GMS.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
This is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
It says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, it's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer! It's Gaming Morning Show. It is also Thursday, November 4th, 2021. Thanks for being here. Facebook, Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Mike, Sean, Hefty with you. Star-studded cast exists somewhere, but we're here for this show today. GMS After Dark was lit last night with Look It's Mike O. We'll talk more about that. We have a big event coming up on Saturday with Kim Chica trying to raise $40,000 for Player vs. Hunger. Of course, Movember continues, hence why that mustache is there. And, well, there's something coming along up on the top left there. I don't know. How is your grow back going, Sean? Is it going
I still
okay?
got 3 or 4 weeks before you can see anything.
Okay. It's mode December.
Mo 2022.
I've always wondered what it would be like to have things on my face grow slowly. It saves so much in razors.
Just get it lasered off.
What am I saying? I save so much in razors as it is.
Yeah, I don't
really use them.
ridiculous.
It's okay. Someday I'm going to be cold again. We're on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Professor Ham is here this morning, and Kiki Lowe checked in right on the nose. Kiki Lowe was like, it's 6 o'clock.
She was on it.
Bam, I'm here. Mm-hmm. What does rock and stone GMS mean, K-Laugh? Were you playing that game?
Wrestling?
Okay. The Rock. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
A warm welcome to our official head of research and development, Kayla.
I got some good news. We can rebuild him. Bob is back to 100%. Feels really good. Excited to be back on the show.
Back, streets, back. All right.
Oh, no, he's not going to shut up.
Gonna do things like that.
And I think I got all my stuff fixed.
Put it on a pancake.
I was gonna say, all I've heard so far is the Switch salad.
All right, yeah, we're back in business.
It's great. It's good. Yeah. Your boops are back.
My boops are back.
I'm sorry,
I fixed my boops. I had to do a full boop restore.
Beep, bop,
That's
boop,
not true.
beep, boop, bop, beep, boop, beep. Beep, bop, boop, 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 beep, bop, beep, boop, boop, beep. Ding.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Yeah, it at some point, Discord was like, all of your settings back to default, keybinds back to default. And so I got those all fixed.
You get nothing from me, says Discord.
Bob likes it.
Yeah, I think Mike might be right. Bob's gonna be very chatty. Bob's missed you all.
I'm just going to leave And Bob can do the show.
Why?
I think the three of us should just take the show off and just let Bob go.
No.
Okay.
I think Bob disagrees with you.
All right. Well, fine, Bob.
Bob likes you, okay? It's important.
Oh,
to
no,
have
no,
you here.
not just me. I think the three of us should go, like, get coffee or, like, I don't know, a nice warm, like, pie.
Get
And,
your
and
Dunkin'
just-
coffee.
There you go. Just let Bob do his thing.
Who's up for some peanut butter and cheese sandwiches?
See? He can just do this all day.
He probably
Sandwich
can.
day was yesterday.
You shouldn't, but... Well, Bob was sick
Mike
yesterday.
O is a mighty fine, plain individual.
What?
Thanks a lot, Mike.
Okay. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
Yeah, he's on it today. Holy moly.
Shaq.
Even better.
It seems odd. Downs is here. Back in your box, Bob. We missed you, but never leave again.
Correct.
Okay. That's good. K-Laugh is announcing big DRG update today. It's out now. New weapons, new missions, free battle. K-Laugh, Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News is coming up in like 20 minutes from now. 10 minutes, in fact. Chill. Okay.
Deep
Man.
Rock Galactic.
Gosh, that's the first I'd heard of that game yesterday when y'all were playing your game or playing your show or whatever it was.
Sorry, what?
When you were playing wrestling yesterday. That's the you
playing
can't play wrestling. There's certain sports that you can't play. So, yeah, you don't play wrestling. You compete in wrestling. Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
You perform wrestling.
Well, actually, that's pretty true. If you watch WWE, it's true.
Sports entertainment.
Kiki Low, hope everyone's having a lovely day. I've got a meeting, so I'm in and out. Sounds good to us. Oh, I like that emote, Professor Hamham. That's a good one, too. All right, let's go ahead and talk about what's coming up today. We got an Italian couple confronted by an endangered bear on the balcony. I like how they found out it was endangered. Oculus Quest has an update, so please, just don't punch your children anymore. Install this update. It's very important. Seems like we have some life experience here, but we'll talk about that coming up. And also, Twitch's new Animals live stream category may give you that fuzzy feeling.
I really hope you can raid an animal today.
All nice, warm, and fuzzy. I mean, we have rated a cat cam, but it was like 38 cat cams. Like, they just like rotate through all these different cat. Yeah,
That's what these are like. I spent like an hour last night just looking at animal cams. And I was like, dang it. Down the rabbit
It's
hole I go.
Diego, the gaming morning lizard. Ba-dum-bum.
Diego's cold. Someone forgot to close the window in their office last night.
I'm not going to name any names, but it was probably Megan.
It was probably Megan.
Oh, Megan.
Yeah.
Come on.
Probably
Jeez.
Megan. And it's definitely not 30 degrees right now, so.
You're doing the show from the outside, bringing the outside in. Today is Use Your Common Sense Day. Shutting the window. It's Project Management Day. National Cashback Day. Do either of you have a cashback vehicle, like a credit card or something?
I mean, I have a credit card.
Does it give you cash back?
I mean, probably if I ask nicely.
Mine just gives me miles. Miles and miles and miles.
Mike's sitting
Mine
there
just
talking.
gives me bills. They keep
Mike's talking
sending
to his
me
wallet. He's
silly.
like, would you mind please giving me?
Can I have $10?
Could you just please have some cash back? It'd be great. Ooh, please someone summon Kate Zaid. It's International Stout Day.
Nice.
I mean, Kate talked about that yesterday on Kate's stream. King Tut Day. National Easy Bake Oven Day.
Ooh, nice.
And I still doubt it, but it's National Skeptics Day.
Well, today's it's not international.
Correct.
Skeptics International is October 13th.
Yes.
I don't know why it was also the other day, but
It's not important.
this one I've like try-sourced it, so this one's actually
Use the tri-source.
I use the tri-source. Which we did. And KZ shows up.
Yep. Kate's lurking, but it's International Stout Day, Kate. So
Top of the moron.
enjoy a stout today. Also, Lady Kate's here.
Good moron.
It is good to see you as well.
Good morning.
Our topic of the day, this is trending, so this is the only reason I picked it. If we don't talk about candy for the rest of the day, I'll be fine. But National Candy Day is trending. So we're asking you, have you had too much candy by now? Also, what's the most underrated candy? Because I think we've done favorite candy within like the last month or so. So what is your most underrated candy? Maybe it's not your favorite, right? But it's pretty good, and not everyone thinks it's good, but it's pretty okay.
Do we have a guest today?
We do not have a guest today.
Perfect. I'm putting this in the thing. Oh God, what is that noise? Okay.
See,
You've got your children's.
we got Twizzlers.
Why is it by your desk?
So they're in here because if they're anywhere else, the kids will eat it.
Oh, now Sean will eat them.
Yeah.
There's Snickers. We got these sweet tart mini chewies.
Are those round?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like.
I can't.
Oh,
They're eating
Run,
you.
Sean, run.
They're eating your
We
brain.
got.
Anything? You got any Kit Kats?
Oh yeah, there's surely
Oh,
Kit
nice.
Kats in here. We got Twix.
Nice.
We got one of them. It was probably. I think it was Wesley, but it doesn't happen to be on top of
You
the
got
giant
full
bag.
size stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, we got some full size stuff. Wesley got a Christmas tree Reese's peanut butter cup, and I was like, "Oh,
Nice.
someone did last minute Halloween candy shopping."
Or they just
all the
went through
stores
their
had
pantry
switched
and
over.
was like, oh yeah.
They either did last minute or they had a really old candy bar hanging around. We didn't eat all of our Christmas trees from last year.
We may or may not have put out some of last year's candy because Megan, and again, I can't fully blame Megan, but I'm gonna. She is usually in charge of getting the candy because I don't want to buy it and then eat it all, right? I'm trying to do this whole I don't eat candy thing, which I've failed at the last 3 days, but it's fine. Like I told Megan, it's Halloween candy, it doesn't count as candy.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but she didn't get candy until Sunday, which was Halloween. So all of the kids who came to our house got fruit snacks,
Nice.
and I was like, you can't just give them fruits. Like, we need some candy, and we have our candy stash from when from parades and from last Halloween, and there was a lot of stuff, and we had literally like a shopping bag full of lollipops. So I was like, we're just putting these out there. The kids don't eat them, and they all went pretty fast. Fruit snacks, not as much.
Not so much.
Although
My kid's got a granola bar at one house.
Got to fuel up.
I mean, fruit snacks were very popular. Even my son kept wanting to eat his fruit snacks. But the reasoning behind that
fruit
was,
snacks.
you can't have any more candy. Okay, can I have my fruit snacks? They're not candy.
That's smart. That's smart. I noticed in our bags there was a lot of like knockoff candy. Like they're not Kit Kats, but they're in the orange container and they're wafer snaps. And then there was a caramel bar, which the wrapping looked an awful lot like a Milky Way. And then there was a peanut and nougat snack, which looked a whole lot like a Snickers bar, but it wasn't. So I thought that was kind of funny. Like, oh, I didn't know they sold like knockoff brand candy. That was
Yeah,
really-
I've never seen those.
no, not at all.
A cat kit.
Get a cat kit.
Knickers.
A cot. Is this a cot bar? Yep. Rickers.
Knickers,
Oh,
when
that's
you're
taken
looking
too.
for a candy bar that's also pants.
Aren't Knickers underwear?
Oh, are they? I don't know.
I'm pretty
I thought
pretty
they were
sure they're
pants.
underwear. No, I'm pretty sure they're underwear.
Okay. When you want a candy bar, you can wear as underwear. Please don't wear your Snickers bars as underwear. That'll be a bad experience.
Also, don't eat your underwear.
Yes.
What if they're edible underwear?
Well, then
tried
go to
those?
town.
They're pretty
You
good.
do your thing.
Maybe someone wants to wear their underwear as pants, which is fine, especially if we're following Kate's age rules. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Sean, I'm gonna have to have you send me less, maybe even just through like the Discord output. Just slightly less, especially if you had everything reset in there. I don't know. Let's see, Lady K is here. Actually, I didn't have any candy this Halloween. My favorite is flying saucers, sugar paper in UFO shapes with sour sorbet inside. I've never heard of those. Those sound delightful.
Oh man, American candy sucks.
Oh, a Kit Kat bar is great.
See, I find I don't eat Kit Kat bars except for on Halloween. Like, I'll never purposely go buy a Kit Kat bar, but I don't think my kids have any left because I was like, oh, this looks good.
Well, hefty wife yesterday went to the office and started loading lots of our candy into plastic bags to quote share with the office. I was like,
what?
Well, don't take the chocolate. And she's like, we're just grabbing what we get. Whatever, it's destiny. Whatever goes into the bag is what goes in the bag. I'm like, no. Give them the, like, 38 sweet tarts that I'd otherwise eat starting October 15th. Or November 15th.
Sorry that you had to experience that.
Thank you.
It's just the lemon scones all over again.
I know. Oh, we always remember the
Seriously.
lemon scones. Oof. I don't want to talk about it. It still hurts. It's ridiculous. And it's not like the people at the office probably had candy too. They're probably sick of candy. And it's my job to help them eat all their candy. Frustrating. Downs just had a meeting. Took less than 3 minutes. Wow. Rapid fire. It was the lightning round meeting.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything? Do you have anything? Do you have anything? Okay, see y'all later.
I do get frustrated when that happens, though, at the beginning of a meeting. It's like, why couldn't we have talked about this before? And I could have reallocated this time correctly. Yeah. It's still not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's nice when the whole thing gets canceled. But it's like, we could have taken 4 seconds and figured this out beforehand.
Remember the place where we all used to work where that would happen literally all the time? It would take 25 minutes to get everyone into a room. And then 2.5 minutes later, everyone was done.
Were your guys' meetings always in that tiny room in the corner? I'm like, don't we have a bigger room for all 20 of us?
We had a whole other half of the building that wasn't used.
Yeah, I remember the other half of the room in the corner. Yeah. Yep.
The lunch room, as most would call it, because that's where everyone went during lunch.
Should have been
Unless
Miko's
you were
corner
Ryan,
office.
and then you walked to Quiznos.
They had a pickle bar.
Pickles on a
Feets?
bar?
Pickle Feet's bar. Yep.
He was just laying there. He was like, yes.
If Pickle's
everybody.
standing on a bar, like maybe Pickle was dancing on the bar or something, you know, there'd be Pickle Feet's on the bar.
He would. He totally would, too.
Have confirmation, knickers are underwear.
True.
Thank you, Lady K.
Knickers.
Caleb says, I've eaten underwear before. After dinner and a movie, of course. Okay. All right, Caleb. Ooh. Saucy.
I don't know how I feel about knowing that. Okay,
It's important to know your employees, Mike.
I thought Caleb just like sat in like his office and researched things. He has other things that he does.
Yeah, I think Caleb has a personal life. Is that true, Caleb? You been doing anything else? Okay.
I mean, I heard he plays soccer, but that could just be a lie.
Zesty.
Kind of was, wasn't it, Bob? Oof. There you go. We lost. It's now 6:24 on the West Coast. It's 9:24 out east. And for only 2 more days, it's 1:24 for those watching in the UK. Lady K, I did not need to read that, Caleb. My poor innocent vampire mind. And I also said sherbet, not sorbet. You probably did, and I probably read it wrong.
Sherbet?
My wife gets these things like Dove chocolate, but instead of in the middle of it having ice cream, it's like a raspberry sorbet or something like that.
Ew.
It's pretty okay. It's better than not having anything chocolate and cold. But ice cream is better. I'm not even a big fan of ice cream, so.
Oh. Shocking. You mean the cold sauce?
Yes, cold sauce, otherwise known as ice cream. Professor Ham Ham said Sweet Ropes is an underrated candy.
Sweet ropes?
Sweet ropes. Aren't those like the red vines? Or maybe it's like the long licorice?
Terrible.
Like the licorice rope?
Ugh. Sweet.
When's the last time you had a licorice rope?
Oh, these do
Probably
look
at a
pretty
baseball game. Oh yeah, sweet ropes.
good. They're like
seen
those things. Yeah. Those
Yeah.
things.
Baseball games.
Sweet tarts. That's what it is.
Jump ropes.
Mhm.
Jump ropes.
Yeah, eat
I
your
don't
jump
know
ropes.
if I've ever had one of those.
Underrated. Fifth Avenue bar is underrated.
Oh, Lady K.
Lady K said
were
if it's
doing
not
so good,
black,
Lady
it's not
K.
real licorice.
That's so gross.
You can like black licorice.
Sorry, it just happened. We're good.
Join us. Join us. I mean, black licorice isn't better than red licorice, but it's good.
I'd rather lick the underside of a table than eat black licorice.
Would you like pickle feet?
I mean, I don't need black licorice for that. I mean, it's just a given.
That's just a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We are asking, have you had too much candy by now? I have not, for what it's worth. Sean?
I've done pretty good. I've tried to not overeat the candy.
Good for you. Mike?
Yeah, no, I haven't. I've going from no candy for a few months. I didn't want to like give myself diabetes in the course of a few days, so I've done very sparingly.
All right.
Unless they're Kit Kats, I've eaten the shit out of those. Oh, I said the West word. Stuff out of those. Sean,
Are your boops there?
can you bleep that, please? Thank you.
Yeah, thank goodness. Good thing that one didn't get past the goalie.
We caught it. We're good.
All right. Ignore everything that you just heard. Let's get the news. 6:27. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, November 4th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Nintendo Switch has passed 92 million units sold, thanks to Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer, who made sure all of those were sold.
He sold them?
He sold them all.
Nice.
They dropped some new sales numbers this week, as well as the top 10 best-selling Switch games. It's no surprise the Switch is doing well. Its sales haven't really let up since it came out in 2017, but now it's one of the best-selling consoles of all time, and currently fourth place in the company's entire platform lineup. The latest numbers released by Nintendo take the sales through the end of September of this year, and put it at 92.87 million units sold. It's pretty good. The number places the Switch far ahead of the NES, SNES, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Game Boy Advanced, 3DS, and Wii U.
If it had been more like widely available, video games maybe were a little more commonplace. How many SNESs do you think would have been sold?
Oh, like so much.
Right? It
So-
seems like
so
that.
many more.
Or Genesis.
Yep.
And
12.
Sega was just maybe in the wrong time.
Yeah.
62.
Or it would have been 62. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Six economies. The top 10 best-selling games, at least we'll go top 5. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing New Horizons, which is in the number 2 slot, which is surprising because it's a relatively new game on this list. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and in number 5, which is cheating, is Pokemon Sword / Pokemon Shield. Now, if you're going to release 2 games, you don't get to combine those for numbers.
Right?
So
If you're gonna
you
charge-
can't have it both ways.
If you're going to charge
Pokemon.
for both games at full price, you don't get to
Yep.
call them both the game.
Yep. Nope. Guess what? Both of you drop out of the top 10 because they're at 22.64 million. You cut that in half because those are 2 separate games, or so says my pocketbook.
And guess what's happening in about 3 weeks?
Yep.
Gonna do it all over again.
Pearl and Diamond. Let's go. So there you go. Switch is doing well and on pace to probably pass a lot of those other Nintendo consoles. There you go. In not an arms race to watch 2020, Sony is reportedly investing in Devolver Digital. This comes from Matt Purslow of IGN. The indie publisher behind the likes of Fall Guys, Inscription, and Death's Door, Devolver Digital typically has done fairly well in making games that people enjoy and care about. And according to a GamesIndustry.biz story, Sony is set to make a 5% investment in that company. This follows the announcement that Devolver Digital has been valued at $950 million after being floated on AIM, a submarket of the London Stock Exchange. So Sony probably tried to buy them. And they said, no thanks. And so they invested instead.
I was going to say the verbs are interesting, but it sounds like this is literally they invested, right?
Yeah, quite literally. Mm-hmm. So there you go. It's just a couple more years and they'll just buy Devolver Digital.
But not an arms race.
Not an arms race. Just want to have more control over developers than you do. You want to win. In the last news story of the day, speaking of investments, kind of, hackers used Twitch to launder $10 million.
What?
Yep. Hackers who acquired lots of money via stolen credit cards, then turned around and took their $10 million that were illegally obtained by they laundered it on Twitch by making small donations and bit donations via Twitch. So Twitch transfers 1% of income obtained through bits to the individual streamers. Some were found to be earning up to $1,800 a day, despite having just 40 to 50 viewers. Using the scam, hackers firstly allegedly stole or obtained the credit card information of random individuals. Then they negotiated deals with Twitch streamers to send them large payments of money through bits. And the streamers would then refund 80% of the money they received to different bank accounts belonging to the hackers, effectively laundering the money. $9.8 million was laundered through 2,400 Turkish streamers over the past 2 years.
Wow. So I thought this was going to be part of the people involved in the laundering would just stream, and then they would basically like filter the money to themselves. I didn't realize that they had.
No, they
Wow.
They were further removed than that.
Holy cow.
It's, if it, I don't condone breaking the law, but this is a very clever way of doing it.
Good for you. Good for you. But seriously, don't break the law. That's bad.
Don't break.
I wonder if
don't
like
steal money.
sometimes when judges see these like, or lawyers or cops or whatever see these, they're like, hey, that's really clever. You don't, you're like, yeah, I got to arrest you, but that's good. It's nice.
You did a good job. Now go to jail.
It's like when you're a parent, your son or daughter looks at you and does something, you're just like, that was pretty good. Never do it again. That was pretty good.
And then in the most important news story of the day, Deep Rock Galactic Season 1 update, new missions, new weapons, new free battle pass. That's all the information I have on that. Thanks, Caleb.
Who's your source on that?
Caleb.
All right. I think we can trust them.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. It's a pretty light Thursday list. It's only like
it's
like this big. Demon Turf is out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch, PC, and Mac. Where Cards Fall is out on Switch, PC, and Mac. A Boy and His Blob is out on Switch. Just Dance 2022, finally, man, been waiting forever, on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and Switch. Prison Simulator is out on PC. One Last Memory is out on Switch. Pretty Girls Panic Plus out on Switch. Bloody Rally Show is out on Switch. Magic Potion Millionaire is out on Switch. Skeletal Avenger is out on Switch. Lone McLongan A Western Adventure. Is that on Switch?
Please play that.
Lone McLongan. Super Sammy Roll is out on Switch. Star Sand is out on PC. Recipe for Disaster is out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in Video Game Focus Morning Shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Captain Backwater, out on Switch.
Captain Backwash.
That's what I thought when I saw it first. That would have been a fun one.
If Mike
Captain
could bring
Backwash.
the same energy Mike brings to Red Dead Redemption roleplay, but to Lone McLongan, a Western adventure,
McLongan.
my life would be complete. That's good. Out today for Switch. Captain Backwater edges out, I assume, Lone McLongan.
Yeah, it was a close number 2.
How many pretty girls panic do we have?
This one's plus. This is at least the second.
Okay. No sizz. Mike and I are Captain back here.
Yeah, no, it's
That's how we knit you this sweater. Hope it's cozy.
oh god.
Congratulations,
Get one.
Captain Backwater. Out today for Switch. You are name of the morning, and someday you'll grow up to be Admiral Backwater and the name of the month. The prestige level of name of the morning. And it can go into perpetuity, just like Prestige mode in Call of Duty. Just keep going and going and going, and it never pays off. You just sit here and dream about it, wondering if anything will ever happen, which it probably won't. But if you're a Patreon subscriber, and it does happen, you'll be ready, because you'll get double entries into giveaways. Yesterday, Scott Chick won our impromptu Gator Golf giveaway.
Nice.
Congratulations, Scott Chick. Patreon subscribers didn't get double entries for that because we were unprepared. We got a lot of things to fix, on the back end of the whole thing, but someday we'll figure it out. And when we do, we'll be ready. Also, you can adopt Bob, and when you do, Bob gets a new box, and that's pretty okay. So please check it out, patreon.com/GamingMorningShow.
Won't you adopt me?
Maybe someone will someday, Bob. Someday, especially now that Bob's 100%. Although I think the opportunity to adopt Bob was when Bob was at about 10% a couple days ago. Would have needed a much smaller box. No, not a full size. You can follow us on Twitter. The places to do that are on your screen right now. That is Look It's Mike O on the bottom left, sports.gaming top left. I am Hefty Goof. Yesterday was a really fun GMS After Dark. Chris M.E., mayor of the internet, was there. CJ from But Why Though was there as well. You had a pretty spirited...
Some say if you listen carefully, it's still going on.
I was at Sean's house when y'all were about 4/5 of the way through the opening round. It's like, they're not gonna make it.
Nope. Yeah.
You tried.
It was great though. It was one heck of a conversation. CJ is one of the most knowledgeable human beings I think I've ever met, especially when it comes to terms of comic books. Like, he was just busting out, throwing things left and right, and I was just like, geez, like, I thought I knew about comic books, but I was put to shame. But it was really good. It was a really great conversation. I mean, honestly, we all, for the most part, agreed on a lot of stuff. There was some upsets. VCU, I don't remember who played the role of VCU in that one, but Dr. Doom ended up being the winner. So
Wow.
He moves on to our other thing. Where in a couple of weeks, Sean and Digital Doc Games will be hanging out, and we'll talk about the heroes and see who gets to fight Dr. Doom. So, but no, it was great. It was a really great conversation, and it went a little long, only by like 1 or
Like 33% long. It's fine.
It's fine.
Are you gonna take the best supervillain and the best superhero, and then you're gonna have a whole nother episode where you just talk about that matchup for 90 minutes?
I don't know if we can do
Okay.
if we can film 90 minutes with that.
I'm gonna be very impressed, to be honest.
That'd be like a 10-minute conversation probably.
But Why Though is an outstanding website, as you mentioned. CJ both does reviews for But Why Though, is the host of Into the Spider-Cast, which is a But Why Though podcast. Check them out, butwhythoughpodcast.com. And as Mike mentioned, thank you, CJ, for giving us over 90 minutes of your time yesterday to be part of GMS After Dark. A lot of fun. Next episode is on Wednesday at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. Good moron to you, Sis, here saying, "Hey, isn't Bob
Top of the moron.
Isn't Bob a little old to be in an orphanage?" Actually, Bob is 5. Yeah.
Yeah, Bob's not a grown up. He just has a thing where he sounds older.
Bob is good with it.
That's a 5-year-old's voice.
Bob, how old are you?
I mean, you have to ask him, right?
5.
There you see?
It's proof.
Foolproof.
I'm surprised he didn't just go this any.
That's true.
We're like, Bob, we can't see you.
Bob knows where the camera is. Bob is very camera aware. Yeah.
Bob likes it.
We know. Sis, it's my bad. Sorry, child Bob.
You're welcome.
Thank you for apologizing, sis. We appreciate it.
All right, Ben Hooper, UPI. It's not a Hooper Palooza today. We just got one Ben Hooper story today. Is going to tell us about an Italian couple, and this is the thing I like about this headline. Is specifically it was an endangered bear, and I would love to know how we found this out, Mike.
Well, it's because the bear told him. He was like, "Hey, I'm endangered." Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure the bear was just angry about the Mario casting. And what he did in order to find it, he found a couple living near a national park in central Italy. Said a suspected burglar they heard on their balcony turned out to be an endangered black bear. A brown bear. It wasn't black, it was brown. Black bears are cuddly. Brown bears are mean. Annalisa Castagna said in a Facebook post that she and her husband, Claudio Paravato, thought a burglar was on their balcony in Pescosolito, a village bordering Abruzzo National Park. So they went outside to investigate.
Pizza Babe, we need your help.
Think Pizza Babe was involved? Castagna said the investigation turned out to be a close encounter with the bear. We were face to face, less than a meter away. The woman said she was so close to the bear that she could count all the teeth he had in his mouth, plus the red tongue. I think there was only one of those. Castagna fled back inside the house, but Paravano ended up jumping off the balcony to evade the bear. He is now recovering from a fractured pelvis, Castagna said. Pescosolito Mayor Donato Belisario, good lord, said the park is home to about 60 endangered Marsican bears. He said authorities visited the couple's balcony to try to determine what drew the bear to their home, but they were unable to identify any likely cause. The Marsican bear was spotted just a few days earlier in the nearby village of San Donato Val di Comino. The bear was photographed bathing itself in a fountain in a public garden. You rude, crude bear. It was unclear whether the same bear was responsible for both sightings. I'm pretty sure this bear was just pissed about the Mario casting and wanted to talk to somebody about it. He's like, yo, they got a guy named Chris. Believe that? Playing an Italian plumber. It was ridiculous. It's really hard to do a good Mike Reed's voice when you don't know what most of the words are.
I was gonna say, listen, I don't know how to say any words, but you're pretty good at it. And Italian's apparently the one that trips you up because that did not go well.
Italian, nope. Prosciutto, mozzarella. If it said that, I would have been fine.
That's the Ben Hooper story of the day. An endangered bear. Excuse me, did you know I'm endangered? No, we didn't. Okay. How many teeth did the bear have?
To talk about endangered? How many teeth do you have? 7. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm leaving.
Seems like a low number for a bear.
Sis
They're
said
big teeth.
The KFC brought the bear.
Do they have? I'm sure they have KFC in Italy, right?
Oh.
I mean, I would imagine. So.
I mean, I imagine they have McDonald's. I don't know if they have KFC.
McDonald's is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
For better or worse.
It's Copia and told me the other day that McDonald's in the UK.
Is there more to that story?
There is.
There is KFC in Italy.
But McDonald's in the UK.
Oh. There you go. Thank you.
They finally got their vegan sandwich.
Oh,
good.
So Burger King for the longest time had the vegan Royale, which Copia says is the best vegan sandwich available. Now McDonald's has theirs in the UK.
Is it made of the pink slime like the other stuff?
Pink slime?
I think their chicken nuggets they found were made out of like some weird pink slime.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. It was, I mean, it's meat. It's just the way they process it is
Gross.
kind of disgusting.
I don't want to know about that. Even though I don't eat a ton of McNuggets, I have indulged in nuggets before, so.
Just don't go to McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's. I think I've had like a breakfast sandwich from there when we were driving to Florida once because it was the only thing open. But I avoid McDonald's like the plague.
Oh, I like McDonald's breakfast.
I'm talking about gut rot. Oof.
It's delicious, though.
Their hash browns are. I adore their hash browns.
The sausage egg sandwich is the best thing on that menu. It's a biscuit, sausage, egg. It's delicious. And if you add the hash brown in the middle, apparently that's pretty okay too.
Interesting. I never would have thought about that.
According to Calaf, head of research and development, pink slime is a meat byproduct used as a food additive to ground. Nope. I don't want to read the rest of this. You just read on your screen.
I will. It's a food additive to ground beef and beef-based processed meats as a filler, or to reduce the overall fat content of ground beef. As part of the production process, heat and centrifuges remove the fat from the meat and beef trimmings. So honestly, it's not that terrible, though.
Well, sounds awful.
It just removes a lot of the fat, is basically what it is.
But it's pink slime.
That's true.
I mean, come on. What's worse, pink slime or red 40 or whatever it was?
Probably red 40. I don't remember pink slime giving anyone cancer, but who knows?
Yeah,
Everything else does, right? Yeah, right. Morning, Scott Chick. Or afternoon, whatever time it is, over there in the Scotland.
Pink slime.
Good moron.
Scott Chick, do you have pink slime over in Scotland? What's your favorite use of pink slime?
How about we talk about candy again? Candy was way more fun. It is National Candy Day today, so we're asking, what is your most underrated candy? The one that doesn't get all the attention from you, but is really, really good. And are you sick of candy yet?
My favorite, like Halloween only candy that I don't think I've ever had, not from a Halloween endeavor, is bottle caps.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
I love bottle caps, and there's never enough bottle caps.
I haven't seen those in a long time now.
we
They're
got
still there.
We got some in our packages this year in our Halloween candy mix, and my wife was trying to give those away. I was like, no, stop. It's very frustrating. There's a candy that you like on the regular, Sean, that I always figured was kind of an underrated only Halloween type candy. That's Sixlets.
Oh yeah, sixlets are good.
I mean, they taste like preservatives. They're delicious.
They taste like diabetes.
They taste like the worse than that. Like they taste like artificial flavors.
It tastes like Red 5.
Yes. Good morning to you, Brendan. It's good to see you on Gaming Morning Show. But yeah, Sixlets I've only ever seen at a high school basketball game and in Halloween candy. Along with Red Rope Licorice, which, I've only ever seen at a basketball game as well. Lots of red vines, but I've never seen, like, the actual ropes anywhere other than a high school basketball game. Where I first learned about nacho cheese, the dark underbelly of the nacho cheese industry. Nice shot, Mike.
What? The dark underbelly of the cheese industry?
Yes, have you ever seen how nacho cheese is made?
I would assume by milking nachos.
Sounds right. You gotta milk a lot of nachos. Is Pink Slime the brand name? Lol, we have many slime colors if you know where to go. Wait. Do you know the black market of slime? Scott Chick's like, come with me. I got the hookup.
Come with me, and you'll see all the different versions of slime.
All the slime
You've got
variations.
And got blue, just for you to come and eat the slime.
A world of slime variations. Nice work. 651. We're one of life's winners, chat. We did it. It's so good to have Bob back.
Back, streets, back. All right, you are one of life's winners.
Bob's excited.
Caleb has a good point. Please don't milk Nacho without their permission.
Everything with consent. Dr. Chick is here this morning. It is good to see you, Dr. Chick, as well.
Top of the moron.
Coming up, we have an Oculus Quest update. It'll help you keep your children safer. That's coming up. So if you have an Oculus, update it so that everything is safe. And we're anticipating a GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. It should happen. Should. Don't get your hopes up too much, but it should happen.
Sean didn't put a time on the. Sean, you didn't put a time on the thing.
Oh. The last hour is guaranteed. It's the second hour that's in.
Oh, well, the perfect. We'll have a GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater.
Oh man,
Guaranteed.
There's about 7 minutes in the second hour. I need to go.
Never mind. It's gone. You don't get it now. You're going to live with that. Fine. All right, that's Mike and Sean. Left side, I am Ryan. Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know in the chat because we would like to celebrate with you. Actress Berlinda Tolbert has a 72nd birthday today. Berlinda was part of a CBS sitcom, The Jeffersons. Played Jenny Willis Jefferson from 1975 till 1985.
Nice.
72 today.
Nice.
I figured a fan favorite of this show, especially the bottom left there, is going to be this person. Ralph Macchio turned 60 today.
Nice. The true villain of the Karate
Oh
Kid
yeah,
series.
I forgot you have the backwards theory on Karate Kid.
He's I mean, look, he stole Johnny's girlfriend. He beat Johnny up. He used an illegal kick in the tri-state, whatever the tri-tip.
The tri-tip?
Kicked him right in the mouth. It was illegal. He should have been disqualified. Jerk. Him and Rose can go have a party.
We're the best around.
Especially when you use an illegal kick.
We're so mad. Jeff Probst turned 60 today, longtime host of Survivor.
Proby.
I don't know what they actually look like in real life, but Cleveland.com picture versus picture, Ralph looks like he's doing better at 60 than Jeff is.
Jeff looks like he's about to suck somebody's soul out of their body so he can look younger. He, I like the fun fact. Recently retired his Survivor catchphrase, "Come on in, guys." What does he say now?
Well, he did that to be
Get
more.
the hell in here.
He did that to be more inclusive because of the guy's side of things.
Come on in, y'all.
That might be what it is.
Say that now.
To be honest.
I'm still not gonna watch the show, but God, that's a terrifying picture.
Matthew McConaughey. All right.
What a catchphrase.
52.
All right. Oh, he voiced Buster Moon in the animated film Sing.
Underrated.
I can see. Okay, so you know how we always say like we hate the whole like do the movie thing, right? Though they were in a movie. I think animated movies are a little different, right? Because there are some people I guarantee who are like, wait a second, really? So that's good. Good job, Cleveland.com. I fully expect you to disappoint me in the next one.
We'll allow it.
It was a good movie.
Disappointed.
It was underrated.
It was a really good movie, and they're making a second one.
Yes. I believe it's called Sing 2.
Really? It should be Sing-ing and just have ing like in parentheses on the end.
And the singingist.
Ing.
Singingist. Sean Combs, rapper and producer, is 52 as
Who?
well. Matthew McConaughey and Sean Combs, same age.
Diddy?
Formerly known.
Diddy, Daddy, Duffy, Darley, Darwin, Charles.
Have we heard
He
from
wasn't really.
Sean Combs for a while? Like, what's P. Diddy done in the last 3-4 years? Have I missed like some big stuff?
I think he's had a couple of kids. I think he's just kind of retired. Not retired, but he's kind of like. He made some really dumb remarks a few years ago, and I think he was like, "I'm just gonna just chill. We'll be good with it. I'll let someone else say something stupid," which luckily a lot of people do. So.
Let's see. NFL's Devin Hester, quite possibly the best returner of all times. 39 today.
This next one surprises me.
NFL's Des Bryant is 33.
I really thought he was like the same age as Devin Hester. I did not realize he was as young as he is.
Yeah, and Des hasn't been on the roster since 2020. Played with the Ravens last year. Had a small signing with the Saints, but yeah, just hasn't played much since 2017.
Just crazy guy.
If only the catch was completed in that divisional game against the Packers. Am I right? Sure, that's not a sore subject. Top of the moron to you, Wu Dang Pig says.
Woo!
I thought Des was 40.
Dang.
Top of the moron.
It just seems like he's been around forever. It's also Loretta Swit's birthday. She's 84. She played Hot Lips in MASH. For those of you who are MASH fans.
I love MASH.
I loved MASH, yeah.
My mom and I used to always watch MASH together.
Oh, it's Tim Burton's birthday.
Kind of.
But not that Tim Burton. It's saxophonist Tim Burton of the Mighty Mighty Bosstones. He's 58.
Can we please have a music video for the Mighty Mighty Bosstones that is produced or directed by Tim Burton?
By Tim Burton.
Have like some stop capture to it. That would be great.
I'll have to let my wife know this. So I've told my wife that if Taylor Swift ever showed up, I would divorce her and marry Taylor Swift. And she said that's fine. And for my wife, hers is if celebrity chef Curtis Stone ever showed up and asked her to marry him, she would divorce me and go, it's his birthday. He's 46. Way to go.
I've heard of these packs before. I had a friend who lived in Minneapolis. He picked up Beyonce. And
gotcha.
his friends were quick to point out you'll likely maybe see Beyonce in Minneapolis like once every couple of years, maybe on tour. Like that might be your best shot. She picked Joe Mauer, catcher for the Minnesota Twins. And they were like, buddy, she can meet Joe Mauer at a bar.
Serious?
So good luck. I've heard of these packs before. Oh, I've seen Curtis Stone before. Not a bad looking dude.
He's a studly, and he's Australian. So he's got the Australian voice thing going on. I mean, I'd probably leave Megan to marry him too.
Honestly, I kind of see like there's been a trend on TikTok of your celebrity crush and who you married. I kind of see. I mean,
Yeah.
Mike, you're not too far off, to be honest. You don't have. I think this guy's got like red hair, but maybe red brownish hair.
Do an Australian accent.
He also has a jaw. Like, I don't know if you can see this. The jawline doesn't really exist.
True.
I've hidden it, so then if someone punches me, they don't know where to hit me.
Strategically,
They're like, do I hit here? Like, no, where do we? You know.
hitting it strategically.
Good day, mate. Top of the morning to ya.
Honestly, that's not.
It sounds just like him.
Yeah.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
If Fuse was my barometer for this, the character from Apex Legends, you're not too far off.
That's what I'm saying.
Wu Dang said, I bought tickets to the Cowboys and Saints game in hopes of seeing Dez. He got hurt in practice, as I'm sure you'll recall, right after he was signed. Yes, didn't go too well. This day in gaming history, 1998, so we do not get to play everyone's favorite game, lawsuit or not lawsuit. This one involves Crash Bandicoot. Warped came out for PlayStation. It was $49.
It's not terrible.
Did you play a lot of Crash games?
I never had a PlayStation, like an OG PlayStation, so I always played Crash games at friends' houses.
How's I?
So I never dived too deep into the Crash series, but I always enjoyed it.
1999, Disney Interactive, ESPN, and Konami announced a deal to produce a line of ESPN sports games that included, eventually, 2K5, NFL 2K5, which was awesome. And I will always remember it.
And when their logo showed up, they were like, ESPN Sports. It's also in some games.
ESPN Sports. We also have games. 2003, Sony released SOCOM 2 U.S. Navy SEALs for the PlayStation 2. That same year, Sony released the iToy camera for PlayStation 2. It's a horrible name. Just a bad name. They've had some really good ones. Move, right? That was a good name.
Not one of them.
But iToy was not a good name. No. Top of the moron to you, Superphonic.
Good moron.
I played a lot of Crash 3. Did you play it at friends' houses?
Were you Sean's friend?
Yep.
Is that where you had it?
Also, Super had the iToy. No, the toy. Your eye. Toy. 2008, Sega released Valkyria Chronicles for PlayStation 3. That same year, Call of Duty World at War came out for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. In 2010, Microsoft released Kinect, a motion sensing system for the Xbox 360. For $150, you got a Kinect sensor, Kinect Adventures game, and cables. Came with cables. A bundle of a 4 gigabyte Xbox 360. Just go with it. Kinect is priced at $299.99.
Great. We're doing well.
Just keep it going. Antonio on YouTube, good moron to you. I used to play so much SOCOM. Addicted. Yeah, that was SOCOM, what, 2?
That's what got me into FPS on the PlayStation 2. I'd play SOCOM. I'd be up until like 3 in the morning. I was in a clan, and it was the Omega Squad, and we were really good.
You made a lot of eye contact with the camera there when you said Omega Squad.
Omega
It was intense. Superfly, apparently I've been conditioned. Whoa. I've apparently been conditioned by Apple to use the lowercase I. 2010, Harmonix released Dance Central for the Xbox 360. Same year.
360?
Sonic Freeriders came out also for the Xbox 360. Let's go with it. It's too late to turn back now. 2016, Nintendo released Mario Party Star Rush for Nintendo 3DS. All right, there you go. That's your This Day in Gaming History. That is birthdays. Coming up next hour, we take you through a top 10 list. We'll also tell you what's out from But Why Though, as we usually have a guest from But Why Though on Thursdays at 7:25. We don't today, so instead we'll give you America's.
We had one Wednesday.
That's true. 10 most underrated candy bars that I think end up left behind because, while underrated, they're not the best, but some of them are.
It's accurate.
Antonio, did you ever run into the Omega Squad?
Omega. The
gotta
leader
look.
was a dude. Omega Prime was the leader, which I always thought was kind of funny. But I watched some gameplay from SOCOM the other day on YouTube, and God, it was bad.
Doesn't
Like,
hold
the
up.
graphics were horrible.
We'll also have
They were
sports next hour as well. All right, so Sean allegedly will be with us for most of next hour. We'll see what actually happens, but we have GMS Mad Libs Puppet Pal Theater coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. It is Thursday, November 4th. This is Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Summertime, got liquor on the table, I don't mind where the night goes, your skin on mine. I see no other people, love is blind.
Hi, I'm Bob from Gaming Morning Show. You know, the voice from the box. As the proud owner of an amazing voice, I, like many of you, am familiar with the amazing voice of our friend Austin Attack. Her very popular music is available as a points redemption on her stream at twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. However, it is Austin's sound effects that are the real hidden gem. So today, we are offering you the greatest sound effects ever created by Austin Attack. Previously, these individual sound effects were only available for easy in-home playback by searching hours of VODs. But now, thanks to GMS, you can listen to these one-of-a-kind sound effects with our special edition 16 CD, 35 cassette tape, 1 Laserdisc set. For the first time, you can own Austin saying, "Beach."
Beach?
Plus, who can forget Austin makes a car
What
noise?
sound do cars make? Vroom, vroom.
Or that time that Austin tried to make the noise a dodgeball makes.
And then like a ball, like, like.
No.
I was trying to make like a dodgeball sound.
And if you order now, we'll include the best of Grimm sound effects at no additional charge.
Oh yeah?
Hi, Grimm. Get the best of Austin Attack's special effects collection by sharing random cat pictures in our Discord. Please keep in mind this collection is fictitious, and you'll never actually receive anything, except our love. And isn't that better anyway? Order your collection. Austin Attack. Songs for the beach.
Beach.
By calling 555, put it on a pancake, or visit our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. Our fulfillment department is standing by, which means you'll probably never see anything. They're so fired.
Don't go away. I want your body on me. This moment is magic. I want you to stay. Your body on me.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. join our Discord, and become a Patreon. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. Zesty. Nice. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamers. It is Thursday, November 4th, 2021. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. That is Sean and Bear Bear. Top left, hefty goof is me. That is Look, It's Myko and Diego the Gaming Morning Lizard on the bottom left.
Hey.
Ryan, why don't you have anything behind you?
I have a beautiful orange curtain that I myself love. Name a more inseparable pair. Me and my curtain. Batman and Rachel. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's Rachel, a love interest.
Where's Rachel?
Okay. The Notebook people, whose names I certainly remember.
Bill and Ted? They're in the Notebook, right?
Bill and Ted, that's a better romance story than The Notebook.
That's accurate.
Always remember. The famous movie, Batman and Rachel, yes. Look it up. It's probably streaming now on Amazon Prime or something. Probably. It is National Candy Day. Whoa.
I can have an orange curtain.
You have an orange curtain, too.
Look, my orange curtain. Mine's official colors, though.
It is, yes.
Your imposter orange.
I am impossible. Yes, you have GMS orange yellow behind you. I have this. Can you touch yours?
Yeah, sure. Let's check it out.
I don't believe you. It's National Candy Day. It's trending on Twitter. We've talked a lot about candy lately, so we decided to ask you on the heels of that. The room is gone. It's so dark in there. Come back.
The void, it's so cold.
Save Sean.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Run, Sean, run.
I've come to talk with you again.
Hello.
Ooh, that was scary.
Phew. Happy you're safe. I was worried for a second.
Crazy people.
Since we've talked so much about candy, we decided to ask you, have you had too much candy by now? And also, what is the most underrated candy? Top of the moron to our good friend Quiet I Am Gaming,
Good moron.
who says hello today. I'm still going to go Fifth Avenue because while it's my favorite candy bar, I do think, since it's not as popular, it's definitely worthy of underrated status.
100 grand is on that list for me, too.
I think so, too. It's my second favorite candy bar, and I also think it's fairly underrated.
So I went to get coffee in the break, and on the counter, away from all of the other candies. Remember I talked about the fake candies? My kids found them, and I guess they don't want them. We found the wafer. Oh, it's really bright. You can see it.
Yeah,
the
tilt it, yeah.
wafer snap
Okay.
was a good one.
In a red package, just like Kit Kat.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. A caramel smooth.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
yeah, that's
Yep.
a Milky Way
Yep.
for sure.
Sure.
And last but not least, we have peanut tasty.
Oof. Everything
Says,
about that name is wrong.
Nougat, caramel, and peanut chocolate treat bar. Definitely not a Snickers.
I've seen
I think you need to taste test them.
Maybe.
I've seen a lot of like knockoff peanut butter cups and such, but I've never seen those that you just
Nope.
showed me there.
Yeah,
Well, I was so excited
those are
because
new to me.
it was laying like this. I was like, oh, a Kit Kat bar, and I picked it up, and I was like, what the hell?
Well,
is
have
this?
you tried one yet?
No.
I mean, I'm
nervous.
guessing it's not that bad.
Get in there.
Maybe.
Well, let's find out.
I don't know.
Without any further ado.
That opened up way too easily.
Wafer snap.
These
Might
probably have
be
like
stuff.
razor blades in them.
No, they don't. They don't come prepackaged with the razor blades. That's an
This one
add-on.
doesn't say Kit Kat. It just has a little square. Oh.
Oh, don't give me that.
No, it's real bad.
There's no way.
Yeah, I'll mail it. You mail you one.
Okay, I'll see it in October. It's that bad? Man, there's not a lot of candy I've put in my mouth and went like, oh, I can't finish this.
Oh.
What's that say about me? Concerning. Quiet says, I haven't had too much candy. I haven't had too much candy enough. Okay. Have you had too much candy is a leading question because your audience is old. But if I want sweets, says Brendan, I'm usually going for a cookie over a piece of candy.
Sure. How do you feel about cream pie?
Quiet I'm Gaming. I'm still a big candy person, unfortunately. That's why we tried to not keep it in the house. Like we had a big bag of gingerbread Kit Kats. Ooh, those sound good. They were gone in a few days.
Somebody like break in and steal them?
Okay, that time Cat Shark looked like a fake tail. I just caught a glimpse of it, and it looked like Shaw was just like,
I should make an Arturo tail on a stick.
Is it Arturo
Like,
or
look,
not
Arturo's
Arturo?
here.
Shark stapler's still great. All right, so what's the ruling then, Mike? The candy that you just had, was it hearty or not hearty?
Hearty
God.
or
Terrible.
not hearty?
Definitely not hearty.
Not hearty. Okay.
Oh god. Like I've never before put a piece of candy in my mouth where I was like, oh, this is the worst. That's legitimately the worst.
Coming up Saturday, it is Full Plate 2021. Kim Chica hosts an event fundraising for Player versus Hunger. It starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time. There's going to be a whole bunch of fun group events, including some Overcooked that'll be played, Among Us, Jackbox 8, whole bunch of great stuff trying to raise $40,000 for Player versus Hunger, thanks to 10K matching gifts from the likes of Intersloth, the makers of Among Us, and Twitch. Find out more. Starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/Kim Chica. 2 days, 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 40 seconds away. And if you missed our interview on Monday with Sylvie, the founder and CEO of Player vs. Hunger, it is available on our YouTube page, youtube.com/GamingMorningShow.
It's fantastic.
Man, I'm gonna go find gingerbread Kit Kats now. It's got to be a holiday season flavor, right? It's got to be, right?
I would assume so.
Because they don't sell gingerbread Kit Kats standard like 12 months a year, right?
That's a seasonal thing.
It's got to
Not
be.
unless you live in Santa Claus, Indiana.
Ho ho ho, Green Giant.
I'm sorry, what?
The Green Giant was sued by Santa Claus for stealing a catchphrase.
Oh,
Yeah.
sued by Santa, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. We'll talk about it when Santa visits us again this year. If you missed it last
I
year,
don't know
that
if
happened.
he's gonna.
Well, I mean, we had him on
Send
the
me
schedule.
an email. And he was like, hey, the check didn't clear. And I was like, hey, that's not my problem.
Wait, we were doing paid appearance for Santa last year?
You know that?
No.
Yeah, you didn't get the invoice?
Maybe that was part of the money
That's
laundered
why
through
the check
Twitch.
didn't come, I guess.
Let's see. Quiet I'm Gaming, definitely seasonal. They're actually only pretty okay. So does that mean really, really good? Because pretty okay means really, really good, right?
I used I used pretty okay in a work related conversation.
Nice.
And it caused some confusion.
So,
I use that often in my life. Like,
oh yeah.
So I had a patient that had just seen our acupuncturist, and she was like, "Ah, Dan's so good." I was like, "Yeah, Dan's pretty okay." And she goes, "No, he's fantastic." I was like, "Yeah, that's what I said."
it would have been much better if you were like, he's so good. No, then they'd really be confused. Like, what?
Well, especially because if Dan was from the UK, then. Dr. Chick says, I have yet to make air-fried Oreos goals for this weekend. Ooh, air-fried Oreos.
Interesting.
I gotta get an air fryer. I've heard everyone talked to who has one's like they're the bomb.
Well, you don't want one that blows up. That's not good.
Which in 1990s language was a good thing. It was the pretty okay of the 90s.
In 2021 language, that's going to get you on a watch list.
True. Well, especially because I make a good amount of chicken nuggets, so.
With pink slime?
No, I use non-pink slime nuggets. I'm very picky. Pink slime sounds like it's straight out of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it's what Krang was made out of, duh.
Krang, I've heard of him.
Ridiculous.
Brendan says the GMS procurement division left shaken by a singular invoice from Santa. That's true. If you make those, Dr. Chick, says Brendan, please let us know about it in the Discord. Yes. Mm-hmm. Share pictures of food.
It's good for heating up older food. That's what a toaster oven's for.
Quiet said that
Or a
about the
microwave.
air fryer. I should get an assist for that. I screened.
You didn't.
Correct. Screen!
That was a good screen.
All right, coming up, we got
15 yards right there.
America's 10 most underrated candy, not underwanted. Xbox 360. There's been a lot of saves by me today. Just gonna be honest with you, that Xbox 360 was not one of them. Anyway, America's 10 most underrated candy bars that I myself think, end up being left behind because, well, underrated. They're not the best, but some of them are. It's from the dailymeal.com.
It's called diplomacy. Yeah, you gotta be diplomatic with your answers. That's not too good, but maybe it is. I don't know. Strategery. Oh, my boost is at 68. That's
Yesterday during the Marvel villain bracket, was there one that really surprised you that got eliminated early?
Not super early, but the fact that Galactus got eliminated pretty. I think he got eliminated in the Elite Eight, where Galactus is literally the destroyer of worlds. He didn't make it to the end. I was kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, K-Laugh says Galactus went out far too early. I kind of had a break between like the second round and the championship, and I remember you talking about Galactus as such, like it's like fighting God or something like that. And then I got to the end and I was like, oh, Galactus isn't there. I'm surprised because of the description that I was given. Figured that
There's
would
a few of them that are like God level.
Gotcha.
Like Ego, for example. He's a planet with incredible strength, and he's a planet.
Nice.
You'd assume that planets, would do good.
Like captains.
But he's our hero. We'll take pollution down to 0.
We need Captain Planet right now.
You talking about like Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
IRL.
That'd be great.
No.
Maybe that's what all the people who weren't buying into climate change have just been waiting for. Like, Captain Planet.
If it was real, we'd have Captain Planet by now.
Dope.
Hey, look, Mike, it's second hour overtime, not just third hour.
It's usual. It doesn't usually go second hour. It's usually third hour overtime. Man. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0.
Gonna reverse the effects of climate change.
Greta Thunberg totally has a Captain Planet ring, though. I have no doubts about it. She's probably the heart one.
Uh-oh. This isn't looking
That's
good.
fine. Don't worry about it. We'll come back to this game later. We definitely didn't lose. All right. It's now 7:24 West Coast, 10:24 out of the East Coast, 2:24 for those watching GMS in the UK. All right, let's get you this top 10 list. Sean will be back here in just a little bit. Quiet Eye Gaming says current canon, because we all know how often they change that stuff. Going back up to K-Laugh, who said Dr. Doom dismantled Galactus through in canon, so the winner is still correct. Is that true?
Yes, Dr. Doom is probably the most powerful villain, at least currently.
And who won the
Well,
bracket
It
challenge?
wasn't far off. He is the one who won. Dr.
There you go. So
Congrats, Dr. Doom.
that was during yesterday's GMS After Dark. If you missed it, we'll watch Wednesdays at 4:45 p.m. Pacific time. We'll have a future episode coming up next week, and it'll be a lot of fun. We can't wait. K-Lab said Phil Collins wrote the Captain Planet theme song, and like his new Tarzan soundtrack, went far too hard on it than we
Hold
deserve.
on. Hold on. I gotta write that down.
This is why K-Lab.
Phil Collins wrote that?
All right. I think just because you learned something today that was very powerful, I think we should give K-Lab a raise. What do you think?
No.
Wow.
I don't think so.
Sorry, I guess we're split. We'll see what Sean says when Sean gets back. We can make a decision together.
Who?
Let's do the list of the day. This is from thedailymeal.com. Thedailymeal.com. Brendan was like, I thought Mike was about to disparage the Tarzan soundtrack. Phew. Close call.
Phil Collins is one of my favorite musicians of all time. I've met Phil Collins, and he's a really nice gentleman. Is he dead?
No, he's very much alive.
Okay, good. Whew, I got nervous for a second.
For what it's worth, we usually have a guest from But Why Though in this time slot. As Mike mentioned yesterday, CJ from But Why Though joined GMS After Dark, spent 2 hours of CJ's precious time debating villains.
If we go by the whole, they spend like 5 or 7 minutes with us, I think we're covered until like 2023.
You can check out Nerd Social Club. Latest episode of that podcast, episode 107, is out. They've talked about Squid Game, Foundation, Invasion, DC Fandom, and all the latest Marvel gossip. And really dove deeply into the trailer for Lightyear, which, by the way, just dawned on me the other day that the tweets that I'm seeing about this trailer for Lightyear has to do with Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah. I think Chris Evans is in like the lead.
I need to watch the trailer. I'm sure I would have gotten that information had I watched the trailer. I've just been seeing tweets about it and haven't clicked on it. Should have done that.
You gotta click on things.
I should. Anyway, butwhythoughpodcast.com. There's also a review for Mint Chocolate Volume 3, Dr. Brain, and Blade Runner Black Lotus. Those are some of the most recent reviews from the great folks over at But Why Though. Check it out, butwhythoughpodcast.com.
If you're not following the But Why Though folks, you'd need to. Again, you'll find if you go to their website, if you're a fan of this show, you're probably kind of nerdy. Go to But Why Though. There is a podcast or a news like article for you specifically that you will find. Guaranteed.
Nerd alert!
America's 10 most underrated candy bars, February 2016, from Dan Myers at thedailymeal.com. The opening subtitle is, If you stick with Snickers and Twix, it's time to broaden your horizons. So with that, we go to number... Okay, these are not
100.
numbered, right? These are not numbered.
I mean, not really. No.
Okay, so we're going to start with this one. We're going to call it number 1. It is...
One.
Yeah.
It's Brendan _TTV Memorial Take 5 bar. I've heard Brendan talk more about this bar than a lot of others.
That's not it.
Well, that's the top one I see. Is that coming up later?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big preview. So I'm just going to pretend that was number 1. And it's down here, which is probably like one of its most favorite because they saved it to the end. But the Take 5 basically has everything in it. Chocolate, pretzels, peanut butter, caramel, and peanuts. Really, if you were looking for a candy bar to give you everything you need, it's the Take 5 bar from Hey, it's Brendan _TTV.
2.
This one, I don't know why it's on the list because they like wrote nothing about it. It's the 100 Grand. It says, produced by Nestle and introduced in 1966, the 100 Grand bar consists of a thick caramel core surrounded by chocolate and crisp rice. They literally just wrote what it was made out of.
Yeah,
It's pretty good, though.
This is a description of the candy bar. Enjoy.
Yeah. Okay.
I never knew Nutella was so
It's
erotic.
not Nutella. It's thick caramel, Bob. Thick. Listen, 100 Grand bar is my second favorite candy bar. My number 1 favorite candy bar is
3.
the Fifth Avenue bar.
35th Avenue?
It could be. I'd eat 30 of these. No, math. 6 of them. 6 times 5th. 30. Anyway, I'd eat them. Math is hard for me. Fifth Avenue bar.
Fine.
So this is my favorite part about this. If you read the bottom of this, it says crunchy peanut butter and a rich chocolatey coating. And I think this is why I love this much, is because there's not enough chocolate in it, not enough cocoa content, to probably call it a chocolate coating. So they have to call it a chocolatey coating. But yeah, it's delicious. 1936 allegedly is when it was first brought out. However, Nobody's been able to track down any marketing material for it prior to 1962. Oof. Whoa, I believe this. The bar hasn't even been advertised since 1993. Yeah, it happens to be in many gas stations. I find it. I think it's better than a Butterfinger, but it's not very popular.
4.
Number 4 is the Abba Zaba. It's a chewy taffy with a peanut butter center. Or, if you are into the Spanish translation, Dolce Chigloso Centro de Crema de Mani. That's what it says in that. But it has the most distinctive packaging of any candy on the market. But we bet you've never bought one. I've never even heard of it until right now. It's most common west of the Rockies out by you folks. It's available at specialty candy shops all over the country. They're made by enrobing peanut butter with a coating of white taffy. They're chewy, sweet, and peanutty, but they're very sticky. They were invented way back in 1922.
Was so erotic.
You're welcome.
Invented when?
1922.
I thought that Abba Zaba was fake. I didn't think it was real.
I
candy
thought
bar.
it was like an international one. And then I was like, but this isn't America. I guess it is.
So I remember seeing these all over the place. The Charleston Chew, when I was growing up, I never bought one. Ever.
Nope.
Apparently, they come in chocolate, marshmallow, vanilla, and strawberry flavors. And according to the author, very good frozen. Since 1993, they've been produced by Tootsie Roll Industries. They're big bars made with flavored nougat covered in chocolate. It's a giant bar.
It says, try frozen. Try it.
Mules are better than horses. Myko, don't you think that's true?
Frozen.
6.
Oh, I gotcha. 6 is the Clark Bar. In the trifecta of crispy peanut butter bars that is Butterfinger, Fifth Avenue, and Clark Bar, true connoisseurs will tell you that the Clark Bar is superior in just about every way. It's made by Necco. The Clark Bar is the only one of these 3 that contains real milk chocolate. The recipe is the same that was used when David Clark invented it in 1917 and has the most pronounced fresh roasted peanut flavor. Peanuts.
7.
Oh, Henry.
You silly.
I've never had one of these either. It doesn't look like it's my cup of tea because it's got way too many nuts.
Ryan doesn't like nuts in his mouth.
I do not like it, no. Much like Mr. Bucket doesn't like balls put into his mouth. He shoots the balls out of his mouth. I'm not a big fan of nuts and things that I eat. But yeah, it's apparently kind of like a Snickers rival. Nestle makes it. They use the enrobed again as the verb. So, but apparently it predates the Snickers bar by 10 years. So Snickers won, but O. Henry was first.
8.
Suck it, Snickers. I think I'm just going to use enrobed for the rest of the day as well. When I go get the mail for work, be like, hi, I have all these letters enrobed in an envelope. He's got his shed. I got to give him a bath later. Number whatever is the
8.
Payday. Produced since 1932, the Payday is perhaps the most peanutty bar out there, considering it is basically made solely of peanuts. It's covering caramel nougat core with a pile of salted peanuts. It's not too bad. There is a lot of nuts. I think there may be too many nuts, but yeah. It's
9.
Good. Get a Payday.
Whatchamacallit. I actually really like this candy bar too. Have you had a whatchamacallit?
I have not.
It's very good. It probably is a lot like a Take 5 bar, but it's a little more sturdy. Like my candy bars to be sturdy. You have to take a real good bite into this thing. I think it's because I kind of like Crackles a lot. I like Crunch bars a lot, and this has that crisp rice in it. Yeah, but they take peanut butter and crisped rice, and they top it with caramel and cover it in chocolate. So anytime that you have a combination of that, it's not bad.
Hearty or hefty?
Both. That candy bar is.
1. 0.
This one looks awful. A Zag Nut Bar. It is crunchy peanut butter covered in toasted coconut. Introduced in 1930 and today made by Hershey's, it's a peanut wafer center that's similar to a Butterfinger but slightly more delicate with a small amount of cocoa powder. It's then coated with toasted coconut. No chocolate coating necessary. Yeah, no. I don't like coconut.
Stop.
I like coconut milk, but this isn't. No thanks. It just looks gross. Blech.
I mean, it's one of the only bars on this list that's not like smothered in chocolate, so that's unique. But if you're gonna get a candy bar and you're in the mood for chocolate, why wouldn't you get this? Or why wouldn't you get one that had chocolate? Excuse me.
Gosh.
But this is of all of these on this list, that is the only one I've never seen. I've never had a Payday because I don't like that many nuts.
Yeah.
I also have never had a O. Henry bar, but I've seen them. I've never seen a Zag Nut bar. I also didn't realize till I watched. We've talked a lot about the foods that built America or whatever. Apparently, Baby Ruth, excuse me, was like a very early candy bar in the U.S. Likes of like Hershey and Reese's, and I always get that mixed up with Payday. But I kind of would stand with the same idea. If you're gonna get a bar that's just like 90% peanuts, why wouldn't you get a Payday or a Baby Ruth? Because then you get chocolate.
Yeah.
So maybe you don't like chocolate, I guess.
Maybe you're allergic to chocolate.
Right? Yeah, it's a possibility.
Isn't KJ like allergic to everything?
K-Laugh. It's KJ allergic to chocolate. Sis says never had a Payday, to which Brendan replied, skippable. Paydays are meh.
Yeah, they're not great.
It's just good to know. Also, Brendan said, y'all, I am supposed to be productive today, and then the Animal Crossing update came out early. What'ufa?
You look very sick, Brendan. I think you need to take the day off, too.
Allegedly, we're going to get our doctor back at some point in this hour. If you need a note, just let us know.
Yeah. Can you give me a note? I don't want to do it anyway.
Absolutely. Movember is a movement. I have some excitement for what Maiko's doing this month, and especially a 12-hour stream to cap off the month coming up later. But this is an awareness movement for you, Mike, and you're trying to raise money for the movement. Tell us more details about what you're trying to accomplish.
So you may have noticed this lovely caterpillar crawling across my upper lip,
Don't call it
known as a as a mustache.
Ugh.
I am taking place in Movember. Movember is a cause to bring awareness to men's health. Dudes be wildin', and we're not very good at taking care of ourselves. For the most part, a lot of guys do one of two things. They either are more concerned about their family, or they just don't, take care of themselves because they are programmed that way. So Movember is an organization that looks to raise money and awareness for prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and men's mental health. I am focusing on the men's mental health aspect of this because every minute a man around the world commits suicide. 4 out of 5 suicides are male, and in the United States, 90 males a day take their own lives. And that's a big problem. Men are programmed to believe that you have to be strong, you have to not show emotion and be vulnerable. There's a term that it's saying that's man up, and I hate that saying because right now it represents just being strong and not showing your emotions. I think the appropriate way to do man up is to take that, to show your emotions, to be vulnerable, and to get help when you need it. So I'm raising, I'd like to raise $1,000 this month for Movember in order to be able to donate and bring some awareness and get some help for some of those men that really need it. As someone who struggles with depression and anxiety, I actually went yesterday morning. I wasn't here because I was at the doctor talking about depression and being put on an antidepressant. It happens. Sometimes a lot of folks are like, you don't seem depressed. Well, because there's no like uniform for depression. It manifests in a lot of ways, and it's important to take care of yourself, not only for you, but for your friends and family. So if you click on that link, I would really enjoy if you could donate a couple dollars. But if you can't do that, if the best way to support me is to retweet it or to just talk to your friends and family about it, that would be incredible as well. Monetary isn't the only support that I would like. I would just like to have the conversation too. So I appreciate it. November 28th, I'm going to have a 12-hour stream where I'll raise whatever is left, or more, whatever. There's a couple of secret prizes that you guys could see. Magic, woo! But in actuality, it'll be a lot of fun. There'll be some Red Dead roleplay. I have a very special character lined up for the month of December, and this technically is in the Christmas season. There'll be some friends. There'll be some fun. It'll be great. But anything you can do would be incredible. So I thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Already over $150 raised as part of Movember. You can raise money as well. Go to that link and stay tuned. November 28th, a 12-hour stream for our very own Look, It's Myco. Superphonic says 20 minutes until my next meeting. My favorite candy is gummy snakes. Do you have those over there? I mean, we have gummy worms.
I was going to say, is that like gummy worms?
I mean, either way, it's not bad, right?
No. I mean, if they're the same or even similar, that would be interesting too, though, because I always find it funny how the U.S. and the U.K. sometimes have the same things, but they're like a little different.
We have gummy.
This is probably one of those cases.
Yeah, we have gummy crisps. Brendan said, the way people fight or flight when they hear people say the word depression. Thank you, Mike, for raising awareness on this. Mental health is important.
I was raised in a family where we didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
You just shut up and did your stuff. And that's not really helpful to anybody. So, yeah.
There's someone I follow on Instagram who is a musician and does a lot of funny like reels and things. But the other day was talking about mental health and got a response from somebody that they highlighted of like, hey, you know, you're just being weak or whatever the case may be. And that person, you know, did the right thing and pointed out that this is an old mentality to this issue. And I definitely have found that it's much better to chat and talk about this because like you said, you know, people might perceive Mike as being extremely happy-go-lucky and not in a bad state of mind. And like you said, you were just at the doctor yesterday, right?
Yep, yesterday morning.
So
I have to go pick up a prescription after the show.
Superphonic says like gummy worms, but thicker. And they have that like white gummy type bottom, a bit of marshmallow. Well, those sound amazing. I want some of those.
I feel like I've seen those before.
Would you?
I don't think they're super commonplace, but...
Super, can you put a link to maybe some from the UK in the Discord? Good morning to you, Gabe Pride. It is good to see you. Thank you for being here for this edition.
Guys here.
Sports.gaming will be back. I'm told.
Loser.
Oh no! I was looking at the screen.
Dang it!
Well, I looked at the screen because I was like, is Sean back?
I heard a noise.
And then I scored a goal on my own goal.
I'll take credit for that one.
Oh my god!
Wait, is that Bear or is that Sean? I'm still very confused.
That's my I'm sneaking in voice.
Oh, okay.
No one saw me coming.
Yeah, you're like I'm sneaking to the back of the class because you're late.
With the bear.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Thank you, Brendan, for the donation too.
Sean,
like I said, I'm not necessarily looking for money, but if folks can help spread awareness, that would be even better.
Sean, you better carry us to a win in this game.
I'll do what I can. I'll
Sean,
coach.
why did you change your name?
I'll coach you guys. Score a goal.
Inky Textbook 3. That's a weird name.
Don't let that one go in our goal. Ah, come on.
A link has been posted into the Discord. Brendan says, "I'm just saying, Mike is only $10 away from 200 doll hairs raised."
Imagine we like really paid things in doll hairs. That'd be so gross.
Oof.
That'd be really. I hate hair.
Except on your upper lip.
If I ever divorced my wife, it would be because she doesn't always take her hair out of the shower when she's done, and I hate that. So,
see, I would rather the hair be in the shower than what my wife does, which is puts all the hair on the side of the shower with the intention to clean it up after the shower is over, and then never does. So I get in the shower, and it's like we built we wallpapered the side of the shower with hair.
My wife just kicks it to the side, and as soon as you like step in, you step on it. And I was like,
Yeah, that doesn't bug me as much, but I rub my feet and then touch my face. So
it's easier to put hair on the wall. What?
Putting the hair on the wall is fine. It's not taking it off.
Yeah, that's the issue.
99 hefty wife hairs on the wall.
I told my wife if she keeps doing it, I'm just gonna start peeing on the seat.
Ugh, gross.
I won't actually do that though, because that's really disgusting. Don't tell her that though.
It's an empty threat, but don't tell me.
It's very empty.
Well, just spritz some water on the seat and tell her you peed.
Ah, yes.
Then you have the same effect, and it doesn't have to be gross.
Yes, exactly.
Well, and that's the funny thing, right? So downstairs in our half bathroom, in order to get to like the hand towel after washing your hands, you need to like transfer it over the toilet. So sometimes when the girls wash their hands, they'll drip a couple things on the seat, and Megan's always like, "Can you just lift the seat?" I'm like, "For what?" Like, I don't even use the downstairs bath. Whenever I go to the bathroom, I go to the master. Like, I don't. I go upstairs to our bedroom. I don't go downstairs.
Oh, yeah, Sean, you weren't here. As the resident doctor, we need your help. Everyone needs a doctor's note to play Animal Crossing all day so they don't have to go to work.
I'm on it.
And Sean, also, if you could get me a Switch so I could play Animal Crossing, that would be really, really helpful, too.
I can write you a note that Switch is a medical necessity.
Ooh! Like, write me a script for that. I'll just go to Target, like, excuse me, can I have one of these, please?
Wait, you want it for free? Yeah. Did you read the note?
Medicare will cover it. Is that true? I don't know. Just bill them.
I'll talk to Hefty Wife about what the code is for that. What else we got? Brendan says we can donate and spread awareness, Mike. We can do both if we can.
You can do it. Yeah, if you can,
spread-
it's okay. Please don't feel bad about not.
You spread your awareness all over me.
I'm
Whoa.
sorry.
Whoa.
Your awareness, it's all over the place.
Wow.
Wow. What are you doing? Step away.
No! 7:48 West Coast time. Make it stop. Sis says, it's easier to put the hair on the wall. Well, excuse me. I'm putting inflection on your chat, Sis. I'm sorry. Dr. Chick, I used to do that all the time, but now I toss it before I'm done showering. Thank you, Dr. Chick. No,
And that's all. If you want to do it, that's okay. Just throw it away when you're done.
no revenge seat pee, Mike. No revenge seat pee.
No, I'm not a foul human being.
Brendan says, if I were the Monopoly man, I'd get you all at GMS's Switch, but I'm more like the Monopoly on the brown spaces man. Is that the...
Brown
is that
spaces?
Baltic Avenue? And
No, those are purple. Aren't those purple?
Oh, so you're somewhere like halfway down the board.
Dude, and people need to... You can't sleep on those first two, Baltic and whatever the other one is. If you can buy those and get a hotel on there like hella fast, you're going to collect a lot of money.
Just you
Like
wait.
a lot.
Just you wait when we finish that Monopoly game on a future edition of Gaming Morning Show.
Oh, gosh.
Oculus has an update according to Ian Walker of Kotaku, and this one will help you not punch children, Mike.
There's a really funny video on TikTok of a person who was playing a boxing game and proceeded to knock out their 5-year-old.
Oh, no.
Because the kid just wandered into it. But don't worry, Oculus is going to help you take care of that. These new Space Sense options work in conjunction with the Oculus Quest's existing guarding system, which allows players to set boundaries around their play space that show up in the headset. Space Sense works with objects up to 9 feet away, meaning you'll have plenty of warning if your unsupervised baby cousin wanders too close to your flailing VR-distracted body. True. Space Sense enables you to see when objects or people intrude on your guardian bounds, the official Oculus blog explains. Other people, large pets, a chair that's been dragged out of its usual spot. These objects and more should now be highlighted in your headset, surrounded by a pinkish glow. Other features coming with the update include improved voice commands, the ability to see Android phone notifications in-game, and a pass-through API, which gives developers the ability to combine virtual reality with a player's physical surroundings for more augmented reality-like experiences. Oculus expects pass-through API projects from Unity Labs, Spatial, and YouTube VR to drop in the near future. If you click on the link, it's a really, really cool link. One of the videos they show is of a guy who is playing the piano, and it kind of has like augmented VR where he's playing the piano and coming towards him are all the notes, kind of like Guitar Hero style. And it's really cool looking. So I think it's really neat. They're going to do that.
So I have not seen the video, and that sounds awful that the person punched and knocked out their 5-year-old.
I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny. I don't think they knocked him out. They knocked him down.
Okay, that worrisome when you said knocked out. I was like, oh. But I actually don't play my VR as much because of that reason. I would get super stressed whenever my youngest would run by me, and you could hear him running by you, but you had no clue where he was, and it just wasn't fun. Now, I haven't tried to play more since they've gone back to school, and that's probably when I should be, but yeah.
Mine is
stressful.
over here. It's just kind of been there for a while. I should play it again.
I mean, it's fun, and it's a lot easier to set up than when we had the PSVR, so I like that, but it's just stressful because we don't have a lot of extra space to play it. So, yeah. K-Laugh says, useful feature, but I can't help but think, quote, let us constantly collect data about your house, unquote. Can't wait for the, quote, we notice your living room doesn't have surround sound. Here are some ads for you, end quote.
Yeah. You're probably not wrong.
All right. It's time for sports. 7:52 West Coast, 10:52 East, 2:52 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Hey, did the Mets win?
Travel day.
Correct.
Meanwhile, your Portland Trailblazers lose at Cleveland 107-104. Portland is now 3-5 on the year. Coming up today, your Calgary Flames host the Dallas Stars. There was rumors that Calgary was set to make a big trade with Buffalo. Turns out that Buffalo is going to trade Eichel, their big center, young center that had the back issue. I'm going to trade him to Vegas. So Calgary might have floated out Matthew Tkachuk to try to raise the price of their division rival, Vegas. But now Buffalo will face your Seattle Kraken tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific time. That was a good segue. Proud of myself.
Nice.
And the greatest quarterback of all time, Mike White of the New York Jets, will take on the Indianapolis Colts today in Thursday Night Football.
Who?
Mike White.
What happened to Joe Flacco?
He's on the roster.
Hurt already?
He's on the roster.
Wow.
Your Calgary Flames.
No. Finally dropped a game the other day.
I know.
Sad.
I was expecting us to finish 81-1-1. Or 80.
We were on a roll there.
They had to lose at home, too, which is always a bummer.
Yeah.
Some NFL news. Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers is in the NFL's COVID-19 protocol. He will not play on Sunday. Kansas City. Green Bay coach Matt LaFleur confirmed Wednesday that Rodgers was in the protocol, but would not say if Rodgers had tested positive, nor if the reigning NFL MVP has been vaccinated. Rodgers is the latest Packers player to deal with the coronavirus. Others have. Green Bay's backup quarterback is 2020 first-round draft pick Jordan Love, who has thrown 7 passes in his short career, according to the Associated Press. The controversy behind this, of course, is that in August, Aaron Rodgers in a press conference said, quote, I have been immunized. Did not say the words, I have been vaccinated, but many, if not everyone, apparently had presumed that Rodgers had been fully vaccinated. So,
this just pisses me off. Like, just get vaccinated, people. What the hell? I think he's I mean, people should have known. He's dating Shailene Woodley, who believes that you should eat clay to feel better.
Allegedly.
Clay.
No, I'm pretty sure she said it. She said it.
Allegedly.
Ridiculous.
The reason this whole thing happens because this came out yesterday, Wednesday, and had he been vaccinated, he could have possibly played on Sunday. Instead, has to sit out 10 days, which means he'll be eligible to return right before the game next week. But he may miss the Seahawks game as well the following week. So,
I hope so, jerk.
All right, what else? San Francisco Giants catcher Buster Posey plans to announce retirement.
I honestly thought he had retired already.
And Minnesota and PJ Fleck, the head coach of the football program for the Golden Gophers, new 7-year contract.
Oh man, that USC job and all this stuff really is helping a lot of people. Whew. He was rumored to go to USC for a minute there. He was rumored to go to Penn State because James Franklin was going to go to USC, and then they were going to go to Mars or something. I don't know. There's like a whole lot of coaching.
Mars what?
There's a whole lot of schools who are like, hey, please don't leave. We'll give you more money. I wish PJ Fleck would come to Michigan. Stupid Jim Harbaugh.
Dun, 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 dun. A follow-up from the
Who's
Henry.
got it better than us? Everybody.
Ouch. The update from the Henry Rugg story yesterday, some data was driving at 156 miles an hour, blood alcohol content twice Nevada's legal limit, before his sports car slammed into the rear of a vehicle that burned, killing a 23-year-old woman, prosecutors said on Wednesday, according to the Associated Press.
Dude, I saw a video from the scene. Man. It's just awful.
It's good of thoughts, vibes, all that stuff to the woman's family. Like, that's just, it's just a shame. So. Quiet said the worst part, though, is the NFL knew, and only now there's some backlash. They said maybe they're going to do something about this. This is going back to the Rodgers story.
There's not going to be any backlash.
A 3-game suspension would be pretty significant. Oh, yeah, but then, reduce it to 1 game. That could be true. So
It's he's not going to get anything.
For good behavior.
Apparently the NFL knew that he wasn't vaccinated. So, yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
Well, I think Quiet just said it. The worst part, though, is the NFL knew and only know that there's some backlash. They may be going to do something.
I mean, I guess how would they
there
not
was
know?
a report this morning. Yeah. They show the card. I mean, they have people's cards on file. So he's like, no, I'm good. Yeah, no, I got the secret card. Yeah.
He showed his, and they're like, "You wrote on that's a post-it note with crayon written on it." That checks out.
Aaron, the cards aren't pink. No, this one is. I got the special one. Oh, okay.
What do the notes look like, Sean, that you're giving out for the Animal Crossing alibi?
Oh, those are official letters on letterhead.
They're these. Sean got me one. Yeah, there's a.
That looks right. I like the corners being torn.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's real.
Well, it's because it was like this. It was like that. And my daughter ripped it off because I don't know why.
Fair enough. We got a whole bunch of people checking in for the FHC. That is coming up next. We'll answer all your questions. KJ, Pickle Feets, Chris M.E., and more. That's coming up next hour. Also, GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. Guaranteed. Nothing could happen
The third hour.
between now and 20 minutes from now. And also a Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. Nope. Sean, you get back here right now. Sean?
Sean's gone.
Bear's here.
No. Well, fine. Bear, you get a play. It's coming up next hour. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Tonight, I wish that I had known, I'd be sleeping alone, that you can't decide. And it is plain to see that your priorities just do not fit right. I can't reconcile this feeling. Whoa, 'cause I remember when you had certainty. Go. if you're still wanting me. And nothing's in between, cause it's more divine. I can't reconcile this feeling, cause I remember when you had certainty.
When you need coffee, you drink your Dunkin' coffee. Okay, it's not bad. It's good for you. But then afterwards, you take a shower with your Dr. Squatch soap.
Yeah.
Dunkin' coffee. Dunkin' coffee, you say?
Didn't see that happening.
My favorite Dunkin' coffee is caramel black.
Oh, there you go. See?
Mm-hmm.
He's got the
caramel black. I'll talk about the caramel black for a period of time because it's caramel black, and I'm not stalling. You're stalling. It's Dunkin' Donuts cold brew. I can't talk.
Oh God.
Dunkin' and I'm Donuts, kind of partial to midnight black Dunkin' coffee.
What happened?
Get your Dunkin' coffee. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, GMS Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater, GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And GMS Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater, and the clip of the day, and Top of the Moron. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning Gamer. It's Gaming Morning Show. It's Thursday, November 4th, 2021. Bob is back, okay?
Bob's so excited to be back. He's tripping all over himself.
GMS Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater,
I feel like Bob's saying that a little more like sensually than it's supposed to be said. Listen to this really quick.
GMS Puppet Pals, Mad Libs Theater,
No, that's not sensual. It's like calmer.
Community Games,
If that's sensual, we gotta have a conversation.
I never knew Nutella was so erotic.
There it is.
You know what they say about a big dick.
All right, they'll figure it out. Have you ever seen Sean's big deck?
Yep.
It's huge. We can all sit on it.
It's November though, so it's real wet.
It sure is. Never been wetter. How's everyone doing? Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv. Look, it's Mike O'Shawn. I am Hefty Goof. Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater is coming up in 13 minutes from now, maybe. Let's welcome in everybody who's decided to check in for the Final Hour crew.
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
Ambassadors are here. Brendan_TTV.
Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee.
The mayor of the internet checking in as well. KJ is here. KJ, Mike was wondering, was it chocolate?
Yeah, you allergic to chocolate? And if not, why not?
The FHC is also here. Pickle Feets.
Hello, FHC.
Pickle Feets, is it true that if you were dancing on a bar top, that your pickle feets would be on the bar top? I'm curious if that is true. Also,
No, if it would be a pickle bar then.
Ooh, that's true. Like Quiznos.
Yeah, that was the question. Yeah, are you a pickle bar if you're on the bar?
And then also, Pickle's curious about what's going on with the bear behind you, Sean.
Oh, that's Bear.
Damn it, Julio Franco.
That's Bear. He hangs out on the dresser back there, and if I ever can't be here, like say I have to like go take kids to school or something, Bear takes over.
Does he?
I mean, sometimes.
Okay.
KJ
I'm
says,
upset right now, everybody.
what's
Really
upset?
bad. I'm really upset. Julio Franco just came in here and posted "Want to be famous." He's like one of my favorite ball players ever.
It's not Julio Franco. It's Julio Franco 12.
Oh, that must be like his kid. Okay,
It's
never
Austin
mind.
Attack's friend, Julio Franco.
Austin Attack is Julio Franco?
No, it's Austin Attack's friend.
Oh.
That's why they're part of the 12 crew.
Oh man, there's a gang, the 12 gang?
12 crew. I mean, I don't know what their official, I don't know if they're incorporated.
I think Julio Franco's like 109 and he still plays in the Caribbean League.
Quiet I Am Gaming says, love me some cold blue. That's what I call the Gatorade I put in my fridge.
What?
Get it?
No.
Because of the Dunkin' cold blue coffee. My favorite is Midnight Black.
The cold blue. Did you drink the rest of that orange soda?
Define drink.
You poured it out, right?
My sink drank the rest of it.
Okay, no,
It was
I was nervous because even not flat, that stuff's disgusting.
I think it would have been much better unflat.
It's okay. I'll send you another one in the Christmas present.
Okay, maybe
Next
with
year.
like 2-day shipping would be cool, like Amazon. KJ said, not exactly. It is casein, which I am allergic to, in cow milk, which is in milk chocolate. So I see how you would get there. Whoever thought you'd be banning a former major leaguer? Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Good. Not really.
I think you look
Unless
sad.
it was if it was Chase Utley, I'd gladly ban him all the time.
Wow,
That guy sucks.
get wrecked, Chase.
Stupid Chase Utley.
Ryan, at some point you're going to have to get rid of those beverage. No, I rinsed them out. These are here to stay. Yeah.
It's called what is it called?
Product placement.
Yeah, that one.
I take that back. I rinsed one of these out. Should rinse the other one out.
I've got some breaking news.
All right, let's go.
Breaking news. I'm bald.
All right, well,
Breaking news.
when
According
Bob-
to Twitter, according to my sources at Twitter, Wage Gaming is a user of Dr. Squatch soap. Back to you in the newsroom.
Thank you. Apparently, when Bob broke, so did our short version of the breaking news sound, because that was ridiculously long and loud. And I'm so sorry, Chad.
It's fine. I lost it, so I was like, all right.
Yeah, sure. It was like forever. Holy cow. Wage using Dr. Squatch soap is a big deal.
It's huge.
That's why we played the long version.
If you order Dr. Squatch soap, use code GMS, and nothing will happen.
I mean, you'll still
you get
receive
free shipping if you spend $50 or more, probably.
If you use code GMS, shipping will only be like $8 or something. Unless you go like overnight, and then it's like 12.
You will receive
Your shipping will be very slightly expedited.
You will receive the exact same deal that you would otherwise get. You will have also, though, used promo code GMS.
Correct. It might say no promo code exists. That's okay. That's just like an extra thing.
That's how you know it's working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was, Chris.
Chris M.E. asked, was Mike's source at Twitter Wage Gaming?
Absolutely.
Mike doesn't discuss his sources. Sorry.
Like a good journalist.
You understand.
Yeah, I have to protect my sources, Chris. Even though I definitely answered the question.
Just to throw people off the scent.
Yeah, no, it was not Wage Gaming. And he doesn't like the Bay Rum. It seems to be a really popular flavor. If you would like, go to drsquatch.com and order some of their, it's cold processed. It is sustainable. It's made from all natural things. They don't use any of the pink slime in it. Good stuff. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. That's it's made with a cold process. It's handcrafted in small batches. It lathers without harsh chemicals. It's made with natural ingredients. And if you want to know how to use it, you work up a lather under warm water and apply where needed. Rinse off.
Like soap.
It is soap. That's why it's Dr. Squatch soap.
But how to use it was just, it's soap, use it like soap.
You'd be surprised how many people probably don't know how to do that. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. My kids think the way you use soap is you take it, because we have the pump kind, you put a pump of soap in your hand, and then you rinse off your hand, and then your hands are clean.
That's all it takes.
You don't have to rub them together at all. It's just, there it is.
According to Chris and me, apparently chicken nuggets and soap are made of the same stuff.
I mean, you're probably not wrong. Wow, that was nice.
Just chicken McNuggets. Okay.
Also, this is for external use only. Do not ingest. Just so you know. Oh, yeah. Chris, how close are you to Marina Del Rey? Are you pretty close? If so, you can go to their home office.
My brain just thinks of the Californian skit on SNL. Marina Del Rey. Chris M.E., why are you down here? Oh my gosh. Yeah, KJ was asking, why did you just say they don't use pink slime? Well,
because they don't.
In the first hour, we learned about pink slime and chicken McNuggets.
Yeah, KJ. If you were here. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
just JK.
KJ, we are happy you can be here whenever you can be here.
Also, Chris M.E., the fact that you respect Chase Eldy tells me all I need to know about you.
Wow.
It's disappointing, Chris.
There's controversy on Gaming Morning Show today. Let's talk about candy. Today's topic of the day is National Candy Day. So we're asking you, have you had too much candy yet? Assuming you had candy for Halloween. And if so, what are you going to do about it? Also, what's the most underrated candy? Mike, how do you feel now that KJ told you that KJ slept in because I was in pain and didn't sleep well?
I was only joking, KJ.
Wow.
I wasn't serious. Any moment you're here is like Christmas.
Mike was telling us during the break that you're docked to unexcused absence, so I'm sorry, KJ.
I mean, that is true. You're supposed to let us know, but fine. I also love that Chris says, I'm closer to Theo than Marina Del Rey. Great. So can Theo go to Marina Del Rey?
Is Theo between you and Marina Del Rey?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I'm gonna have to Google it now.
The Californians, Saturday Night Live.
California. That's the country version.
I got some twang in there. Miranda Dara.
When you say that, it sounds like the movie The Rundown with Dwayne Johnson and Seann William Scott. There's a Scottish pilot, and that's that's how he sounds when he says some words. And it doesn't sound like California to me. It sounds like the Scottish guy.
Nah, that's because I have a pretty awesome Scottish accent impression, so it's probably coming out in my.
Can you do Chewbacca as a Scotsman?
Yeah,
Rolling his
absolutely.
R's.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything else
Go
you'd
ahead.
like me to mix into that?
No, that's fine.
That's enough.
yeah. Go
So let me make sure I have this straight. Chewbacca rolling his R's in a Scottish accent.
correct. Yes.
That's what we're requesting today.
Yep,
Correct.
that's the one.
Perfect. Let's do it. Ready?
Somebody put that bear out of his misery.
What the heck?
Can you now give us your British accent and you say your favorite British thing?
But while being Chewbacca rolling his R's, or
No, just normal. This one's
no.
just normal.
No, we can layer this. I
Oh,
want
okay.
the Scottish Chewbacca rolling his R's doing his favorite British accent. Say,
okay, thank you.
Favorite British quote.
Okay,
All right,
gotcha. All right, I'm gonna recite my favorite British quote. Was Winston Churchill British?
yeah, you are.
Was he the one who did the famous quote that Winston Churchill did?
The one from Apocalypse Now? I thought that was your favorite.
Exactly. Exactly.
I didn't realize he was in Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, no, okay. Well, I'm just going to do the one off the top of my head by Winston Churchill. That, for example, he once said the following, but I'm going to do it as, again, Scottish Chewbacca rolling his R's, doing a British accent.
yep.
Thank you.
Also, did you look up a quote to just not use it?
No, I read exactly what was on my phone. Did you not hear? This is the quote. It is a good thing for an uneducated man to read books of quotations. I just said that.
Oh.
Yep.
Yes, of course.
Apparently didn't resonate. Okay, whatever. I'll do it again later. It's fine. We're going to get set up for GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. Yes, when you didn't think the theater could get any deeper, we're going to try right now on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. But first, Twitch has a new Animals live stream category. And if you'd like to take a look at it, it's going to give you that fuzzy feeling.
We're gonna read there
that
at the end of the show.
fuzzy
Whether Ryan likes it or
feeling.
not.
It's going to give you that fuzzy feeling. Mitchell Clark from The Verge has this story.
Twitch is giving streamers who focus on furry friends a place to group their streams with its new animals, aquariums, and zoos category. Dang it, Arturo. Which may just end up being the greatest page on the internet. The company says that the category, launched as part of its Animal Week, is meant to bring together a bunch of streams from zoos, conservation projects, and animal owners that had been spread out over the site, making it easier for people to find them. If you're looking for something relaxing, the category makes it pretty easy to find. As I write this, the categories page features a New York Wolf Conservancy's Den live stream, video from an otter enclosure, and a stream from the Monterey Bay Aquarium that features a beautiful oceanside view, though at the moment it's more ASMR than animal. It's usually how it is. There's also a stream that promises to feature squirrels eating during the day and raccoons eating at night. I spent about an hour watching that one last night. What I'm saying is that if my browser locked onto this page and wouldn't let me do anything else on the internet, I don't think I'd mind one bit. Hopefully, having a dedicated category will help bring more attention to organizations working on conservation and to creators who are encouraging their audiences to donate to those causes. There has been a lot of bad news around Twitch recently between a hack that leaked its source code and the hateful raids against marginalized streamers. And hopefully the platform will be able to keep this one corner of the internet a pleasant place. We could really use some more of those. I have no faith that this thing is going to end up being good. Because we ruin everything.
We can't have.
However,
nice
for now, it's fantastic.
According to Chris M.E., the Monterey Bay aquarium streams are all fantastic. And
they're amazing.
Bonus points because Sigourney Weaver is the PA voice.
She is.
Yeah, so if you ever go there. And that chicken stream Conchito took us to. All right. Start spamming words, chat. We need some words. Mike, I need you to pick the following. Okay. Alice's Upside Down World, Working Women, Hey There Cover Girl, or History Lesson.
History lesson, please. I like history.
Yeah, that makes sense because we just did a Winston Churchill quote. So
yeah.
All right. We are looking for the following. If you would help us out, chat, please. We need an adjective. Now seeking adjectives. I didn't mute you, right?
What?
Nah,
Oh, okay. Need some adjectives.
oily. from
Oily.
Berlin.
Oh, you want us to tell us?
Adjective.
Adjective from
adjective.
Noin.
I'm sorry, what?
Annoying?
Noin. Verb past tense.
Pooped. It's not in there. Hold on, let me see. Let me look at one more time here. Whiffed.
Kayla.
Whiffed.
Whiffed.
Noun.
Penile implant? No? Okay. Macaroon.
Occupation, plural.
First one wins.
First one wins.
Firefighters.
Okay. Occupation, plural.
And no breathing. Don't give up. Zookeepers.
Plural noun.
Spicy, good, donkey, oily, delicious, stinky, verb, annoying, tasty, bob.
Hands.
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 A place.
Your mom's house.
Your mom's.
Nice. That's the name of my band.
Plural noun.
College. Plural noun. Monkeys.
Monkeys.
Mhm.
Noun.
Zimbabwe. Good one.
Chili.
Hmm.
Like the place.
Chile, I have a place. So should we go Chile?
Oh.
Chile. Yep.
And an adjective.
Baby back ribs. Moist.
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 Oh, crud.
Oh, crud.
M-I-U-S-T. That's what happened. So, okay. It's like must and moist
Used.
had a baby. This is what we get. All right, it's mixing them up right now as we speak.
No.
This one's a history lesson. So everyone get ready because it is time for GMS, Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater, as we bring you every Thursday when all of us are in fact together and able to be on the show at the same time. Actors, let us know. Uh-oh. Mike is gone, so we are now canceling. Never mind. Mike is back. The canceled thing is now over. So we are going to, in fact, do this thing collectively. Actors, are your puppets ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Chat, are you ready?
Oh wait, I need.
Thank you, Sis, for answering the question.
Could we have the sound effects that are played typically before the start of a play? It's usually like the strings warming up or something. Maybe it's before a symphony. I don't know. That's definitely the sound I was looking for. This is great. Cool. I love that sound that's going in my headphones right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Gaming Morning Show on this Thursday. It's time for GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs Theater. And action.
History has taught us about the achievements of many famous women.
There are so many oily things about them.
This is not off to a good start. They are all Noin role models, whether they were the first to have whiffed or the first to have received a macaroon.
Some of these women were the first to be firefighters or even zookeepers.
Others were known for great accomplishments in science or the study of hands.
It's a good study. Others are known for being the queens of your mom's house and ruling over millions of monkeys.
There was even a woman who was famous for being the first to fly a Zimbabwe across the Chile Ocean.
Chile Ocean, it's cold.
What? Wherever you look in history, there are many women who have done miust things.
And that is your GMS Puppet Pals Theater. Queens of Your Mom's House was the follow-up to Queens of the Stone Age. My favorite line of that whole thing was the fact that it wasn't my favorite line, excuse me. The fact that we actually had like a very serious sentence in there made from the Mad Libs. Some of these women were first to be firefighters or even zookeepers. That was very matter of fact.
And they were also the queens of your mom's house. So I mean,
that one was a little bit more of an outlier. I didn't expect that one as much.
Is it wrong though?
No, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it was compared to firefighters or zookeepers. You know.
Yeah.
Also, how do you fly one country over another country's ocean?
With the Atlas.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's a very short Mad Lib.
It was a short one.
That was weird, right?
All the energy that we put into this Mad Libs, could you give us a little bit of a longer story, please?
Yeah, sheesh.
We work on this for weeks.
And weeks.
And weeks.
Oh, look at the little otter. There's a little otter. Hello, otter.
What?
Sorry. I'm watching an otter right now on Twitch.
Oh no!
From their Animals Aquariums Zoos category.
Mike's getting bored.
Oh, Pickle missed it. He wants us to do it again.
All right, ready, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome. No, you don't get it again, Pickle. But you can watch it on YouTube.
You had your chance.
YouTube's the place to go, and that's not how you find it. You find it at youtube.com/GamingMorningShow. If you type in one YT, it's not going to get you anywhere.
What?
KJ's asking for a second one.
Hello, FHC.
Gonzo Gump is here as well. Miust. Who had that word?
Me.
Miust. How did you pronounce it?
Miust.
Miust. What's the definition of miust, please?
It's a cute little otter. That's the definition. Miust is a cute little otter.
What's the origin, please?
The origin is Estonia.
Okay, thank you. What's its part of speech, please?
Participle.
Cool. Past or future?
Present.
That's that. All right. Miust. M-I-U-S-T. Miust.
Some Nigerian dwarf goats.
What?
All right. Here's
it's time.
Hot Chicks 24/7.
Here we go. The time for the traffic report from Look It's Mike O, where Mike takes us through everything that's available on Twitch right now. If we could cue up the helicopter, please.
Surely have a helicopter.
Coming to you live from the air over Twitch. You can watch chickens being chickens, or dogs, or feed the bunnies. Thick Turtle Tuesday. Curl up with endangered wolves. Did ducks tell a joke? Welcome, newcomers. Peck. Critter
They're
Cam.
shooting artillery now.
Welcome, feed and enjoy Duckville, USA.
Very dodgy.
What? Lots of roosters. Roosters and ducks everywhere. There's a coral. A lot of traffic in the sky today. On the 405, it looks like there's a backup over there because there's a duck trying to cross the road. Meanwhile, on I-69, there's two cars awkwardly parked near each other.
A train or a subway?
Meanwhile, if you're trying to go from Tokyo to Newark, it's going to be kind of difficult today because there's an ocean in the way.
Why are there seagulls?
And today on the beach, there's some Nigerian dwarf goats. Meanwhile, if you go to the playground, watch out for the monkey bars. Timmy had some poop on his hand.
Oh, gross.
And tried to climb it.
Ugh, not okay.
Now, on the courts, Bugs Bunny is shooting threes over Daffy Duck. Meanwhile, live, Dawn, stage one, Sean. Next up on the main stage, Hefty Goof. Make sure to give them your dollar bills, but make sure they're crisp and fresh. From now until midnight, half-price drinks. Oh, order for Mr. Clean. We got your eggs, and your potatoes, and your cold brew Monsters and Friends. Order up, ding. What do you want? The specials or the soup? You want the soup or the salad? You can't have them both. Nope, you can't. You cannot have. Nope, you can't do that.
And that's your traffic report on Gaming Morning Show, 8:34. West Coast time, 11:34. East Coast, 3:34 for those watching in the UK.
Oh gosh, I think this otter is filleting itself.
Brendan goes, that helicopter turned into a fast casual breakfast joint, as one does.
Traffic report made me think I was having a stroke.
At the tone, the first poop mention of the day was at 8,
Wow.
3, 5. Beep boop beep boop.
That was a lot.
Yeah, this otter is definitely filleting itself.
But Sis says, make sure to take the Zimbabwe to cross the Chilean Sea. Yes, absolutely. It's a Chilean Ocean, to be fair.
The Chilean Ocean, that's correct.
Yes. By the way, hey, Sean?
Yeah.
Did we ever actually find a helicopter sound in that whole mess?
No, today I learned there's no helicopter sound effect built into voice mod. So
Which is weird, right? You think that?
Yeah,
would
there
be
should
on
be.
there.
There should be one.
Brendan
work on
also
it.
said that helicopter was flying very close to the ground.
Very close to the playground.
Actually, we just have very powerful microphones on our copter. So,
Our copter?
yep, it's supposed to be a chopper, but Ryan said copter. Xbox 360.
Helicopter. That's fine. We haven't had a helicopter story in a while.
I don't think I've mispronounced anything all day. I've just said things wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that worth?
Not a
That's a whole other
mispronunciation if
category.
I have the complete wrong word.
Is that worth 10 at this point? By the way, head of research and development, Calaf, says the first female firefighter was Molly Williams, a slave in New York City, and became a member of Oceanus Engine Company number 11 around 1815. The first female zoo director was Belle Benchley of the San Diego Zoo in 1925. Actually,
Well, nice.
well done, Kyle.
Nice work.
Yeah.
And he provided sources. That's fantastic.
What about Molly Ringwald?
What else is on zoohistories.com?
I love everything at zoohistory.com.
I think I found Kate's house in this butterfly buns. Lovely bunnies. Kate, is this your house?
Oh, because they're bunnies.
They're bunnies, yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, you know, as they say.
All right, let's 8:37. It is also in addition to being National Candy Day, which we have, I think we fulfilled our obligation to talk about the candy of the day. Use Your Common Sense Day, Project Management Day, National Cash Back Day. Do we have to give Kate Zaid's $1 back from yesterday?
Yep.
So gross.
It was Give Someone $1 Today Day, and Kate donated $1. So today I'll have to send that back to Kate because it's National Cash Back Day. Kate, it's also International Stout Day, so please somebody have a very rich beer tonight. Okay. King Tut Day, National Easy Bake Oven Day, and National, but not International, Skeptics Day.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Still down.
The wolves are out.
Hey, Pickle, are you all right? Can we get a welfare check on Pickle? Because Pickle did say, as Mike mentioned, that Pickle thought he was having a stroke. There was a lot of audio in there.
There was a lot going on.
No, Pickle, we're not playing Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, okay? That's not today.
To see the record
It's
for the
also
most
the wrong-
balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
Yeah, exactly, Kay. Pickle Feets, that was perfect.
I'm watching a Wolf Conservation Center stream right now, and there's a very brave crow that just landed in the midst of all the wolves, and they're watching it. I want to see them eat it.
Mike will rejoin us here in about 20 minutes when we sign off. It is going to be a story about an Italian couple. This is worth going to again because Mike had such a fun time reading it the first time. Who were confronted by an endangered bear who's probably on a Twitch stream right now.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
You'll find it.
I'll see it. Yeah.
That's coming up. Get ready for your takeaways that are pretty okay. And clip of the day, that's all ahead. In addition to the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. It's good to know that if we ever have a short Mad Libs again, we have a backup plan to fill the time.
I'll get the helicopter sound effect ready.
Will you? I'm concerned that it will never exist. No one's ever recorded the sound a helicopter makes, and why did I call it a chopter?
You're welcome.
Is that from you?
That's what it's called. It's a helichapter. Yeah,
That is from you. Yep, I remember it now.
it's the Mars Ingenuity helichapter.
Look, it's hefty goof.
That's
Emerging
not
into
true.
one. Did you know Austin loves Rocket League? Absolutely. Austin can't talk about it enough.
Austin has a Discord?
Austin just really misses playing the game with us.
I mean, honestly, I kind of hate Rocket League, but I love playing with you two.
Aww.
And sometimes Ryan. I really miss the grappling hook, though. I want it back. Grapple, come back. Grapple, come back to me. So I can grapple with you, and I can hit the ball with the grapple.
It sounds like you kind of gave like how a Y is sometimes a vowel. It's like I love all vowels and sometimes Y. I like playing Rocket League with both of you and sometimes Ryan. KJ dropped a link for YouTube soundbite, but I doubt you can use that for a boop function.
Oh, I can boop it. Don't you worry.
Sean
I can
can do
boop all the sound effects.
Anything you can do, Sean can do better. Sean can do booping better than you.
To make
I'm
sure
a
though
master
it's
booper.
not required, like it's royalty free or something, because otherwise we're gonna owe some money.
Well, we do have $1 from Kate Zaid. So
No, again, we had to give that back. It's National Cashback Day. I wonder if PayPal sits there and just kind of laughs with how everybody subscribes to each other on different places. It's just like, yeah, you're playing into our scheme. We should just have a pot of money.
like a legitimate pot.
We could launder it through Twitch. That's never been done before, right? Find out in 10 minutes. I hate how your car is orange while you're on the blue team. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can't do anything about it. They offered this to me. I paid money to have this orange car.
He wanted to have a loser on the team.
Just kidding.
Ouch. It's rough.
Trevor Simeon, what?
It's been already a tough year. Okay, I don't need to make it tougher. I should be banned too?
Oh gosh. Wow. Oh gosh.
You should have considered stopping the ball, Mike.
Yeah, I was trying to drive. Have we ever won a last game?
Oh yeah. We've gone undefeated before.
Have we?
Oh yeah. They were correct.
In the last game?
Yes, in the last game. We've never lost in the last game. Sometimes. Why am I getting banned?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't realize
Maybe
I changed.
it's because you're too sexy. You're sexy and you know it.
I didn't realize I changed my trail for when I'm turboing or boosting. I have a Batman one now.
Oh.
It spits
You
bats out
probably
my
hit an
arse.
equip now thing when you unlock it.
I did do that. I remember. I didn't realize it was my speed trail. So sick. Oh, okay. They're not banning me. They're banning the orange car color.
Ooh, Lady K is back with teriyaki noodles.
Nice. Thank you for following the rules. Thank you for show and telling. Nice, Mike. There you go. That's the spirit.
I have 3 saves in this match. 3. Except for the one where there was a goal.
It's usually how saves work.
No Fernando. Bad Fernando.
Good morning to you, Scott Chick, or hello, FHC. Welcome back.
Hello, goodbye. Alvita Shane. No.
Gabe Pride, it's interesting that you asked that right after Scott Chick says hello. Scott Chick was the winner of Gator Golf yesterday. From the makers of Mr. Bucket, probably.
Get in there. Balls.
Now we have to see if we can actually send the game to Scott Chick. That's the next challenge. We'll find out in 3 to 5 months.
We did not disparage Scott's earlier. FYI.
What did we do?
Your awesome impression.
True. Award-winning.
Yeah, it was great.
Impression of Chewbacca doing Winston Churchill quotes.
Oh gosh, wrong way.
In English class.
Scottish accent.
Nice, Mike. Way to take him out. Mr. Bucket.
Yeah.
Ball shoot out of my mouth. Mr. Bucket.
What?
Oh, they should have a Mr. Bucket car in Rocket League.
Where the ball just shoots out of your mouth.
Buckets of fun. Oh, you got
Wow.
me.
Oh, that wasn't ours. This Fernando is mean.
12 seconds left.
We can come back.
We can come back?
What do you guys vote to concede?
No. Who would do that?
I want my points.
Oh, we're losers. All right, that's probably for the best. It's 8:46.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
8:46 West Coast, 11:46 East Coast, 3:46 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. This is the second to last episode of Gaming Morning Show where we have to be that amount off, like 5-ish hours or so. No, that's more than that.
The second to last episode?
8 plus 4 is 12.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
4 plus, okay, so 7 hours. We'll go back to the normal 8 next week. Daylight savings time in the U.S. Blue's Clues is here. I'm not gonna lie. I think we lost the control of this final hour, but that's okay. We'll make it through, and we'll get you over to an animal cam. Mike's gonna send us to wolves eating something.
Heck yeah, we are.
I
think it's
GMS you've watched.
Yeah, where we've lost control of an hour. Pickle, it's fine. There's never been a strange hour in the history of the show. KJ said that Mr. Bucket Car could shoot balls at the ball, confuse everyone. That's right. I like that. And KJ thought we just said second to last episode ever. Are we getting canceled?
No.
Hope not. Scott Chick said, would be so much easier if daylight savings was the same time. Yes, or, hear me out, we just get rid of it all.
What if we just had one time zone?
See, I don't like that. I am actually in favor of time zones.
Nah.
The time zones are fine. It's the daylight savings time that's
Yeah.
Nah.
problem.
Or maybe the sun should just shine all the time.
Let's just stop the rotation of
It's
it.
massive incandescent gas.
Pickle says time is an illusion.
Time is... Hey, what time is 1800 CET?
Let's get a story from Ben Hooper of UPI. Italian couple confronted by an endangered bear on a balcony. Then we're going to ask you, chat, what your takeaways that were pretty okay were. Mike?
Yeah, if you're as pissed off about Chris Pratt as I am, so is this bear. A couple living near a national park in central Italy said a suspected burglar they heard on their balcony turned out to be an endangered brown bear. Bear. Annalisa Astagna said in a Facebook post that she and her husband, Claudio Paravano, thought a burglar was on their balcony in Pescosolido, a village bordering Abruzzo National Park. So they went outside to investigate. Castagna said the investigation turned out to be a close encounter with the bear. We were face to face, less than a meter away, the woman said. The woman said she was so close to the bear she could count all the teeth he had in his mouth, plus the red tongue. That was one. Castagna fled back inside the house, but Parvano ended up jumping off the balcony to invade the bear. He is now recovering from a fractured pelvis. Pescosolido Mayor Donato Belisario said the park is home to about 60 endangered Martian bears. He said authorities visited the couple's balcony to try to determine what drew the bear to his home. They were unable to identify any likely causes. A Martian bear was spotted just a few days earlier in the nearby village of San Donato Val di Camino. The bear was photographed bathing itself nude in a fountain in a public garden. It was unclear whether the same bear was responsible for both sightings.
Dude was editorialized.
What are you talking about? It says right there.
Sure. The bear was photographed. Everyone's concerned about Sean. Sean, are you okay? Sean?
Sean was eating, I think.
Run, Sean, run!
It's too late. Bear now lives here. Bear, did you eat Sean?
Bear is here to raise awareness. Bear is also endangered. Bear, one of a kind.
I've never met another bear, to be honest.
Only
That's
Bear.
true. Only Bear. Bear.
Hey, Bear, Chris and me is asking, how does Chris Pratt play into the story that Mike just read?
Don't know, but Chris Pratt probably yummy. Nom.
Gotcha.
Chris, the bear was mad because Chris Pratt is being Mario, who is Italian, when the bear had originally tried out to be Mario, but they said no and gave it to Chris Pratt.
All right, Bear, let's have you sing us the clip of the day, if you would, please.
Clip of the day. Toot toot.
There's more to that song,
Okay.
Bear. Do you need me to sing it and then you'll follow my lead?
No, this is Bear Bear's version.
Oh, okay. Could you give
You
me the
wouldn't understand.
toot toot one more time, just for funsies?
Toot toot.
Great. We're doing well.
Just keep it going. Just keep it going. Antonio on YouTube, good morning to you. I used to play so much SOCOM. Addicted. Yeah, that was SOCOM, what, 2?
That's what got me into FPS on the PlayStation 2. I'd play SOCOM. I'd be up until like 3 in the morning. I was in a clan, and it was the Omega Squad, and we were really good.
You made a lot of eye contact with the camera there when you said Omega Squad.
Omega
It was intense. Superfog, apparently I've been conditioned. Whoa. I've apparently been conditioned by Apple to use the lowercase I. 2010, Harmonix released Dance Central for the Xbox 360. Same year.
360.
Sonic Freeriders came out also for the Xbox 360. Let's go with it. It's too late to turn back now. There you go. Xbox 360, one of the best video game consoles ever invented. Did you ever own an Xbox 360?
An Xbox 360.
That was definitely my old guy moment. What is this Xbox 360 you all play? So sad. Sean, welcome back. You seem regurgitated.
Oh no, I'm totally fine. I gave Bear the floor because he
Regurgitated.
he said there was something he wanted to talk about. So
Did he talk about anything?
I think it was something about him being endangered. He didn't want to be left out.
All right, I hope everyone in chat had fun today. We certainly did. Thank you for hanging out with us for the duration of the show. After it, if you're watching on Twitch, we're going to send you over to the Wolf Conservation Center on Twitch. If you'd please say good morning from GMS. Takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's show? We're going to do that in a second. We kind of went out of order because Bear was here and it was concerning. So let's get the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming re-news. Also, one tidbit, when it's 1800 CET, it's 10 a.m. Pacific time, Mike. So there you go.
Gotcha.
All right, video game expert, here's Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, November 4th, 2021. And this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. We have Nintendo Switch number updates. And the Nintendo Switch is sitting at 92 million units sold in its lifetime, which brings it into the top 4 of Nintendo consoles. We also know the top 10 games, best-selling games for Nintendo Switch, and those include Mario Kart 8, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and then number 5 is definitely Super Mario Odyssey, because Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield do not get to cheat. They are 2 games, not 1.
Until you start charging us just one price. No.
Yep. If you pay for 2, you get counted as 2. Sorry, Pokemon games.
Correct.
Get wrecked. And in our next news story of the day, Sony is reportedly investing in Devolver Digital, which is an indie developer publisher behind the likes of Fall Guys, Inscription, and Death's Door. Sony is set to make a 5% investment in the company following the announcement that Devolver Digital has been valued at $950 million. It's a lot of dollars. And in our last news story of the day, the hackers have laundered $10 million on Twitch. Yes, that's right. They have stolen money via credit card information. And then they take that money and they donate small bits of currency, including bits, I guess, to Twitch streamers. And then they pay those Twitch streamers to then transfer that money into bank accounts, and now that money is laundered. Now it's clean.
Does Twitch have to give a lot of the money that was laundered back in the form of how much they got off bit cuts?
I don't know. I think Twitch is all part of it.
Allegedly.
So, allegedly. So don't steal things. Not even money. You wouldn't download a pizza. Out today include the likes of Pretty Girls Panic Plus, Magic Potion Millionaire, Lone McLongan, A Western Adventure, out on Switch. But the most prestigious award, Name of the Morning, goes to Captain Backwater, out on Switch.
Captain Backwash.
Captain Backwater, keep on churning. All right. We will be back tomorrow morning, as we are 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. On Facebook Gaming,
Allegedly.
Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and GamingMorningShow.tv. It is 4 hours before 1800 CET is when we get on the air. Currently, we'll see what happens next week. What are your takeaways, Chad, that are pretty okay? What is something you learned from today's show? We would appreciate you sharing that with us as we speak. KJ's was pink slime, was in chicken nuggets, and in Sasquatch, I don't know how to spell that, soaps.
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap?
Sean, what is your takeaway that was pretty okay?
My takeaway that's pretty okay is that for whatever reason, National Candy Day is on November 4th instead of being like closer to Halloween. But
well, specifically, NationalDayCalendar.com says 4 days after Halloween, you should be able to celebrate this day. Either you have leftover candy or you can sneak some of your kids' stash to celebrate. You can also scan the sales of Halloween candy at your local stores or invite some friends to enjoy their favorite candies with you. While you're celebrating, be sure to use hashtag National Candy Day to post on social media. So there's your answer.
there you go.
Mike, what is your takeaway that was pretty okay?
My takeaway is that Phil Collins wrote the Captain Planet theme song.
Thank you, K-Laugh. Mike,
Yeah.
Mike voted down a raise. Do you want to give a raise to K-Laugh for that tidbit, Sean?
No, we don't.
We'll take it into consideration.
Okay, maybe next time. Gonzo's takeaway is that if you get close enough to a bear, the first thing you should do is count its teeth. How many teeth did it have?
And tongues.
It had one tongue.
Okay. Yeah, I did. And one red tongue. So
One red tongue.
says women can be firefighters and zookeepers. Absolutely.
True.
Can also be the queens of your mom's house. Thank you for that. My takeaway that's pretty okay is if you're going to bust open the old Xbox 360, watch out for SOCOM 2's famous squad, the Omega Squad. How do you say Omega Squad, Mike?
Omega Squad.
We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks so much. Please say good morning
Allegedly.
from GMS. Yeah, according to KJ. KJ heard us say we were getting canceled. Please say good morning from GMS to the Wolf Conservation Center if anyone's actually paying attention to it. And we'll be back tomorrow. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.
I could run for my life, I could see your disguise, but it'll be